It's cool, right? I like it. I changed it up a little bit. I decided because last time I was doing the reading, I was talking about going out in the moonlight, and I just, for some reason, tonight am drawn to the stars. So I figured, why not? Right? I thought it was pretty cool of a setup. So, being since I'm drawn to the stars tonight, I figure, why not? Why not showcase my two new tarot decks that I love so much? Why not showcase my beautiful little stones? And right in the center is my little blue ball, which tonight, let me see, what is the energy on this tonight? I feel like maybe the energy on this tonight is someone needs some uplifting. So maybe it will come through in one of the readings tonight. Who knows? But this ball seems to have a very special energy attached to it. And tonight, for some reason, I feel like someone needs some uplifting. They may need some encouragement, or they need some happiness in their lives. And that's why I put it front and center, right in front of the oh, there it goes, hitting the cat, right in front of the little star box. Thought it was kind of cute, you know. Just it's gonna roll away. There we go. Yeah. So I figured that this has a lot of special energy to me in it, a lot of special energy, and I seem to be very drawn to this energy. And before I did this reading here, I was actually going to do a pick a card, but I only have a certain amount of energy to do a day because I work all day. So I was like, you know what? Let me go live so that way I can focus on this instead. But I love this box that my mother gave me. It's absolutely gorgeous. So you probably will be seeing it going forward in some of my readings, especially my pick a cards. But it's very peaceful. It just gives me a nice. It's very relaxing to look at. I feel, especially being since I was talking about the moonlight the other night, and I felt like this was of significance because I'm doing this, of course, in the nighttime, and this is a very relaxing image. So, like I said, this little cute little blue ball has the image, has the feeling of it tonight of someone needs some uplifting, someone needs to be brought, like someone needs a little bit of happiness in their lives. So, I'm gonna take my drink, but yes, so and of course, like I said before, for those beautiful souls that walked into this room, I'm showcasing my two favorite brand new decks that I just received, which was the Everyday Witch Tarot, which I love, which my mother fought with me because she wanted to get it because it was only one deck in all of Barnes and Noble, and I was like, it's mine. I said, Mom, you don't have a YouTube channel, but I love her anyway. And then the Fairy Tarot deck, which I love. And what's very surprising is that this deck, which was by Doreen Virtue, I also have the Angel Tarot deck by them too. And for some reason, I did not have any connection to those cards. So it was very surprising for me why I didn't have that. But when I saw these images, I was instantly drawn, like I needed to have this deck. So I don't know, very, very interesting for me how sometimes you pick up a deck and you're just instantly drawn to it. And then sometimes you know, pick up a deck and you just don't feel any energy. And I just did not feel any energy to those cards. And my mother actually was going to give them back to me, but I didn't want them back. So tonight's readings, I decided to change it up a little bit with some of the other decks that I'm going to be using. So I went through my arsenal of oracle cards and tarot cards, but these are going to be the two tarot decks that I'm going to be using just for tonight's readings. I decided to change it up a smidge with my other oracle decks. Okay. So what I want to explain is I'm going to be using these tonight. I don't know, I don't really use them that often, but I just felt like, you know what, why not? Messages from Heaven communication cards. But I will say that they also have a lot of other messages in here that I do believe may be beneficial for readings. Okay, so they don't necessarily have to be mediumship cards. I honestly don't see them as that. I see them more as just messages. Okay, messages from spirit to you. Okay, doesn't have to be from a deceased loved one. Then, of course, I have the Angel Tarot, which I featuring here, which I will be using. Okay, so that's another deck I'm using. Then I decided to use another deck of Doreen Virtue, and that is the Angel Answers. And I figured I should use this deck because sometimes you guys ask me for timing, and this deck actually has timing in it. So if a timing card comes out, that'll be very useful if someone's asking me about what time something will happen. So I figured that would be a nice deck to use for tonight's readings as well. Then I also, of course, implemented the Witch Tarot. That's being used tonight. Going over the arsenal. And I'm using the Angels of Abundance because, you know, sometimes we need a positive, uplifting message. So I figured let me use this again because that's also another brand new deck. And let's see what else is calling my name. I'm using the Healing Therapy cards. You've seen me use these several times in a lot of my pick a card readings. These cards are stunning. I mean, they're just absolutely gorgeous. I am so drawn to these beautiful cards. But some of these are in reverse, and I left them that way. Okay, so that's another deck I'll be using tonight. And but last but not least, my beautiful souls that are here with me tonight, I'm using the Energy Oracle cards. Okay, and I decided why not use these as well. Okay, why not? So these are all the decks that I'm going to be using tonight for these readings. And I have, of course, I actually have 4 stones with, well, 4 different little objects. The smiley cat, she's making another appearance. The blue ball, which has been super popular, not only with just the energy, but just in readings. I feel like when I channel a message, it just comes out in a card and it's crazy. And then, of course, I have my amethyst, which has a heart in it, which I still feel has some love energy. And then this stone that I got from my mom, but I don't even know if I was supposed to take it, but I took it. So those are the stones that I will be using for tonight's readings, and those are the decks that I'm going to be using for tonight's readings. Okay. So, like always, I'm going to start pulling some messages, just random general messages for the collective, which is good because it gets the energy flowing and going, okay? So let's watch out for tonight. So far I've been 3 for 3 or with this little ball, or 2 for 2, but I think it's 3 for 3 now. So I feel like someone may need some uplifting. That's the energy that's coming out of this tonight. The last energy was clarity, but now I feel like someone may need some uplifting, okay? So that's the energy for the folks tonight on that, and of course, little cute kitty. All right, so I'm going to get started just by pulling some random messages. Where am I going to go tonight? I think I actually want to pull from, sorry guys, I'm just moving everything over. I think I want to pull from, yeah, I'm going to pull, yes, okay, from these. I know exactly what I was doing. Sorry guys that I'm moving everything and just things are going crazy. Alrighty, so I'm going to be drawing some cards from this deck, the messages from heaven. Okay. Just going to get a random message here for the collective, for me, and anyone else that seems to be hanging out in this little chat room. Just some nice random messages. Get the energy going. Spirit, give us some messages from love and light, from the highest of all sources. What are some messages here that the collective, want to know about right now? Okay, give us some messages for the collective, taking all our energies from the higher sources, please. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. What is a message for us tonight? collective. Whoa, we don't need all those cards, but this one fell down. Okay, so here is a great message right here. Problems that have held you back are being cleared. We are monitoring it. Beautiful message. So, if anyone that's in this collective right now is feeling that they're dealing with any kind of situation, something that has been really troubling them for some time, do know that Spirit really is working on clearing that negative energy from you so that way you can have um, more peace within your life, okay? They are guiding you. They have been maybe giving you signs or possibly maybe have been just like nudging you in these little tiny ways by giving you either downloads while you're sleeping or, you know, just synchronicities within your life. But that is Spirit just letting you know that the problems that have held you back are now being cleared and that they are taking care of it, okay? So if you ever felt like you're alone, you're not. Spirit's here on your spiritual journey to help you and to guide you into the right direction, okay? And another message for the collective is take the time to pamper yourself or let others take care of you. Oh, that's another beautiful message, too. So now is the time to take care of yourself. So I feel like these messages almost go hand in hand. If you've been having a lot of problems lately, maybe you've been kind of slacking off. You have been really taking care of yourself because you've been so focused on your problems and everything else within your life that you've been neglecting yourself. Maybe you haven't been eating properly. Maybe you haven't been sleeping properly, or just in general, just living in this state of like confusion, or just every day just seems to be a fog. But Spirit's letting you know it really is okay to take care of yourself, to pamper yourself, or maybe just open up that door for someone that maybe takes care of you. Maybe Spirit is bringing you someone, whether it's a soulmate, whether it's just a friend that's coming in your life, or just maybe the people that are surrounding you, your friends, your family. Maybe it's a time now to just put everything down and, you know what, allow maybe another person who is willing to offer you help to take care of you. Okay, so I feel like that's a beautiful message for the collective. Just knowing that, you know what, that maybe it's okay sometimes to not want to have to be in control all the time. It's okay to allow another person to maybe do something kind for you. I know I used to be that person where I used to never want to have anyone take care of me. I always wanted to feel in total control. But I think now at this point, it's okay to say to yourself, you know what, if someone else wants to come in my life and take care of me, or just in general, if Spirit is basically saying that, you know what, I do need to take a step back. I know I have problems, but I need to still take care of myself. You can't solve all your problems in a day. But what you can do is you can try to solve them little by little, day by day. Maybe it's time to start ingesting the sweetness of life again, just like this bee. It's time to start really taking it in and enjoying it and seeing the magic that life has to offer. Because no matter what situations that we go through, whether we're in a good situation in life or a bad situation, whatever cards were dealt, not there's always a problem in someone's life. There's never, I don't care what anyone says, no one ever has a picture perfect life. There's always a situation where they have something they're dealing with. Some may be dealing more than others. But at the same time, I feel like if you adopt a positive mindset and you learn to take care of yourself, even if the roof is caving in, it says something about you. It makes you stronger as a person. It really, really helps you see things clear, which will also help you take control of your problems. And it will also give you the confidence going forward to know that if I can get through this, then I basically can get through anything. Okay, so I really feel that is a great message for people right now that could be going through a little bit of a setback, could be going through some problems, that it's okay to say to yourself, you know what, let me take a step back, let me figure things out. I know I have these problems, but I'm going to tackle them one by one, little bit at a time. But at the same time, I'm not going to lose sight of myself. I'm not going to let myself go. I am going to take better care of myself. I'm going to eat properly. I'm going to sleep on the right time. I'm not going to just neglect myself as a whole. And I think that's the biggest message that Spirit is trying to say right now. Okay, so that is a general message right now for the collective, which I think is a really good message, by the way. Because sometimes I feel like we neglect ourselves. We don't take proper care of ourselves. So it's good sometimes to do that, to be able to take care of ourselves, to be able to, you know, wake up knowing that, hey, you know what, no matter how bad things are, I'm still going to not let myself go. I'm going to get up every day. I'm going to, I'm going to face this world in the best way possible. And you know what? I know I have issues right now, but it's okay because I'm going to work on them little by little. But I'm going to go out. I'm going to make myself, I'm going to present the best version of myself out there. Okay? And I think that's a really, really uplifting message for the collective that's in the room right now. Really, really, really uplifting message for the collective. So, that was beautiful. I really liked that. Okay, so that was just a general collective message for the people that were in this room. Just gathering the energies of everyone that's here and what's going on right now, just to give us a sense of, where we can gauge our lives and stuff like that. Okay, and I'm just going to pull some random hello to everyone that joined the room. Welcome, welcome. I have another setup here in case you've seen me before in my beautiful lives. I have another great setup here. Okay, so let me see what else. Let's see what else. What else can I do for a general, for the collective? Hmm. You know what? I'm going to tap into these because I love these. It's a great little deck. All right, so Spirit, just give me a general message for the collective, please. For the people that are here, let's get a general. Ooh. Oh, the Three of Swords. Oh, okay. I didn't realize this deck is not supposed to be in reverse, but it is. Wow, this is actually a really good message, guys. So for the collective right now, we are actually, wow, we are healing with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Wands upright. We are actually fighting to get over a heartbreak. We are allowing ourselves to heal, and we're doing it in such a way that we are not going to allow this heartbreak to hurt us any longer. We are not going to allow this heartbreak to bring us down. We are at the point now where we're like, fuck it, I am not dealing with this energy anymore. I don't want to fucking be in a sad place. I don't want to fucking be, sorry about my language, I don't want to fucking be sad and miserable. I don't want to be Debbie Downer anymore. I want to be a happy person. And I really feel like this is the heartbreak, and this is us like charging right at the heartbreaking and saying, you know what? I know my heart is broken, but fuck that. I am not going to allow myself to go down. I am going to heal from this. I am going to become a better person, and I'm going to be super, super confident and strong going forward. I love this message because I feel that sometimes we live in this energy of heartbreak and sadness. And when something bad happens to us, I feel like we tend to live in that. Like every single day is, this was the bottom card, by the way, the Tower. So every single freaking day, we wake up with in such a, we just walk around like with just such sadness, like we're melancholy. We don't want to ever like skip anymore. And you know what? Spirit is saying no longer. We are not living in that energy anymore. We are going to get the hell up and we are going to get out of that. Why? Because the Tower has already fallen and now we are in the process of healing, okay? We are healing from this sadness. We are healing from this heartbreak that we all endured. We are healing from it and we are getting out of it super strong, super capable, super saying and super saying to ourselves that, you know what? I am not dealing with this. I am going to take control of my life once and for all. I am going towards my happiness. I am running to it. I am going to fight for my happiness no matter what. Doesn't matter this problem, that problem, this, that, this. It doesn't matter what happened to us along the way after this heartbreak, things that we could have done to ourselves, maybe people or friends that we lost. We're not giving a shit. We are going forward and getting over any kind of sadness within the past that has happened to us. So in essence, we are healing and becoming a happy person again. I love it. The tower moment is behind us. Okay, this is for the collective. Tower moment is behind us. So we are getting out of that negative freaking energy, and we are starting now to manifest positive thoughts into our lives, positive connections, positive work situations, just positive energy in general. And that is a beautiful feeling, because I know when we're heartbroken, I know what it's like to be heartbroken. We sometimes want to stay in that energy, but we are no longer going to be sitting in that energy anymore. We are going to go out and enjoy our lives. So that is another beautiful message for the collective. We are healing from our heartbreaks, healing from any kind of sadness, getting rid of the negative bullshit, and just finally facing our fears, finally saying, I'm going to get over this. Same thing, I feel like this is tied into the messages that I gave you before, that I was talking about. Now is the time to basically heal from our problems. And this could all be tied together. Maybe the problems that we're facing are making us upset. They're making us sad. They're making us very, very depressed. They're, we just seem like we can't get out of it, but we're going to persevere, guys. So this is a collective message. We are going to persevere, and our asses are going to get the hell out of Dodge, and we're going to start, living life again to the fullest. So I love this collective message for us from this deck. I told you, this Witch Tarot is so awesome. I'm like obsessed with it because it is so blunt and to the point. So that was a great collective message there. That was a beautiful, when I just looked at the clock, it was 2222. So synchronicity at its finest. Love that. Absolutely love that message. I mean, that's a beautiful message right there. I'm just going to keep going until someone wants to get a reading, whether they do, whether they not. It's 3-3. Thank you. So that's more synchronicity. I love synchronicity. It's all science and spirit telling us we are on the right path. Okay. Trust me, guys. I work a full-time job. It is very busy because it's Fashion Week where I am at work, so I am exhausted. But every single night, I want to get on here and either do a pick a card, do a live, do something so I can still connect with my audience. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm trying to make, develop relationships, friendships, just any kind of connection, because I honestly feel like this is very healing for me and also very healing for you. Now let's see another random message here for the collective. And this is from Angel Answers. Now this deck I do not have in reverse, so we're not going to get any reversals here. So that is a positive thing here. I want to pull 2 messages from this deck. So Spirit, just give me some random messages here for the collective. Oh, beautiful. Wow, we're getting a lot of positive messages tonight. So this is good, guys. So the messages that came from this is, if you believe in the situation will improve. The situation will improve. So that's another. Spirit is giving us nothing but positive and uplifting messages. I love it. So yes, the situation is going to improve. But what does it say beforehand? It says if you believe, which means if you truly believe within your heart that things will work out, they will work out. It's all a part of what you are manifesting. If you're manifesting negativity, you're going to have negativity within your situation. If you're manifesting positivity, you're going to have positivity within your situation. It's all about, what are you thinking? How are you thinking it? What are you manifesting into your day-to-day life? How are you aware, basically, of your thoughts? Because a lot of times, I suffer from this too, guys. You could be obsessively thinking negatively about a situation, and then all of a sudden your worst fears come true. Why is that? Because you're manifesting this into the reality. When you don't think negative things, when you think positive and you say to yourself, yes, I will do good on that. I will perform well on that exam. Yes, I will have a great day today. Yes, my date will be okay. Yes, I will have financial abundance. When you keep saying these things to yourself over and over again, you're going to manifest that positivity into your day to day life. And that's what we really need. So if you believe, which says to me, if you believe in yourself and you believe in positivity, your situation will improve. So these messages are all tying in together, okay? They're all tying in. Same thing what we just had before with the Seven of Wands. If you believe that you can tackle your sadness and your heartbreaks and your day to day problems, then you can do anything. It's all about what you put out into the universe. If you tell the universe, I am ready to face the bullshit and get over it, that's what the universe is going to do for you. They're going to give you the courage in order to succeed, in order to get over these things, okay? So we've had some positive, really positive messages that I've been giving to the collective. This is really, really good. I'm very, very happy here. The energy is very, very nice. Okay, so I have been talking straight through for like 26 minutes. Let's chat. Let's chat, my buds. How is everyone's day today? Let's talk a little bit. There's some people here in this room, so tell me, how was your day today? Did you have a nice day? Were there some issues that you were dealing with? How was everyone's day today? Okay, that's great, Marie. So you had a good day today. That's great. That's what I want to hear. Positive. I want to hear the positivity. But if you didn't have a good day today, that's fine. We can talk about that too. Everyone here is allowed to have a voice. So how was everyone else's day today? You know, I actually, you're right, Marie P. I really do like this setup. I think it's really cool. I think it is really cool, by the way. Oh, hello. Hi, a good day. Just felt very tired. How was my day? Okay, well, my day is I went to work today and I had a decent day. I mean, my day really wasn't too bad today. I went to work, I came back, I started messing with my cards, and I decided to pick and choose which decks I wanted to use for tonight's reading. So I was intuitively drawn to put some decks away and to take some out that I haven't used in a while. Let's see what else. I've been okay though. I've been absolutely fine. I'm feeling a little tired, but I did drink some tea, so hopefully that will wake me up. I originally wanted to do a pick a card tonight, but I didn't have enough energy to do this and that. So I chose to do this instead because I love talking to my subscribers. I do have a lot of regulars that come in from time to time, but some nights it's just new people, which I love too because when the new person comes in, that's just a new person that I get to meet and I welcome to the room and to our little society. I am actually on a little earlier than I normally go on. I don't normally go on until like maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, but I think I started a little earlier tonight. I think tonight I started at like a little after 9, which is normally a little early for me. I usually go on a lot later. Um, but that's okay. I figured if I started a little earlier, I could end a little bit earlier tonight. Um, but yeah, my day was not bad at all. It was very, I was busy at work, and then I got home and I'm doing this, and I agree with you, Maripe. I really do love this setup. So that was that. Yes, I'm having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. full of love, peace, and happiness. So, how was everyone else's day? How are all the little babies? How are the fur babies, Marie P? Are the fur babies okay? That's cute. It's really cute. Hmm. Let's see what else here. They're getting along well. Well, that's wonderful. Yes, it was a good, interesting day. I mean, it just depends. It was a good day. It was, I work in a very busy place, so I'm always like running around. I wish I had the time to be on like a lot of other readers that can upload like every day. I would love to be able to do that for this channel. Um, but I only have like a certain amount of energy that's left at the end of the day because I am a stylist, so I literally talk to people all day long. And the fact that I'm still going now and I'm still talking is a miracle. And there are sometimes, hi everyone that joined the room, welcome, welcome. Hi Clarence, how are you? Welcome to our beautiful chat. So for me, you know, I'm always like every day. That's wonderful that you're great. That's great to hear. Um, So for me, for me to be able to like be up after like doing all this stuff throughout the day, because I literally talk to so many people a day, says a lot. It depends. Some days I have more energy than others, and I'm running around, I'm laughing, I'm hysterical. And other days I'm just like kind of chill and relaxed. But I basically spent most of my night putting this together, and I really like this. And I honestly feel like this is a very relaxing vibe. It's a very peaceful vibe. All right, I am drawn because I like to keep pulling cards until, if someone wants a reading, that's wonderful. But I just am going to pull like a couple random collective messages for us so that way I could keep the energy flowing through me and flowing here so it just stays up, like it stays current and constant. Okay, so this one here, these are the angels of abundance. And you know what? I don't care what anyone says, we all want to hear positive, uplifting messages, right? That could be about our finances or anything. So let's see what the angels of abundance have to say to this collective tonight. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. A raise or promotion. Beautiful. So, congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. That is beautiful message. And look how nice and look at this card. Isn't that a stunning card? These cards are gorgeous. Okay, so that's the first message. Marie P and certain people that I'm very close to me know that they probably want to hang this in my room or probably want to blow it up. No more complaining. I'm bad with this. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So basically, guys, stop the fucking complaining. I complain all the time, okay? And this is why I was joking to Marie P, because she's always hears me complaining. I try not to complain, but right now I think I'm going to try to, I don't know. I think I'm going to try to make it a mission this week to not complain and just go with the flow. Okay, and then last message to my beautiful souls in this room. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. What did I just say earlier in the other messages that I was giving you? What came out, guys? The messages that came out were, if you believe, the situation will improve. Your problems are getting better. So we really need to believe this, because I think Spirit is really trying to tell us in so many other words and in so many other messages that I'm giving here that things are going to be okay. So really, if you're going through a rough time right now, it's going to be okay. And a rough time can mean a whole bunch of different things. It could mean maybe you're going through a hard financial time. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe just things aren't working out for you, but it's going to be okay, guys. Okay, always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. And this is what you attract for yourself and for others. Beautiful. All right, so we really need to start manifesting positive thoughts into our world. And this was the bottom card. Donations, tithing, and charitable work. Give joyfully to the organizations and the people who spiritually support and inspire you. Marie P. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. Beautiful. Okay, so sometimes it's good to give back a little bit too. Not to be so greedy. So these are the cards that came out, just the general cards. There we go. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. So that's nice. I feel like all these messages are in sync with one another. Like, they're just great messages. Okay. Let me see. Last random messages, guys. Last random message. Let's see what else we're going to do. All right, so I'm going to pull from these, the Fairy Tarot. Okay, so Spirit. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Look at this. Can you see that? Holy sheezness. So this is another random message. It just flew right out of my deck. New beginnings, guys. New beginnings. And if you look at this, what's the significance here? The significance is this. We have a set of cards here. We have an actual pair. We have a king and a queen of swords here. So not only do we have a strong match and a soulmate connection here, possibly twin flame, this is confirmation, okay, that if you've been going through a rough time right now, there will be a rebirth in your situation, which is amazing. Right in the middle is a renewal card, okay? So literally what Spirit is saying, okay, I am reading it this way, and I'll tell you why, okay? I'm going to tell you why I'm reading it this way. Because anytime that you see a king and a queen here of the same suit, that is Spirit's way of letting you know that, yes, you are a match. So if you're in a situation right now with another person, and this is just a general collective message, so any of us, if we're in a situation with another person and we're just wondering, hey, is this my person? They are your person. Will I ever see them again? Will things ever work out between us? They will, because look at this, right in the middle, the renewal card is basically bringing new life to both the queen and the king. So you're going to be having a nice experience with your other person. It's almost going to feel like it's a brand new beginning. And this is a card in the bottom of the deck, the dreamer, the fool. So we are actually going in a brand new beginning with someone. Now, this is just a random collective message, guys, okay? So for all of us in the room collectively, if any one of us is dealing in a situation where we're not sure about what's going on within our connection, there is a renewal right now that is happening as we speak, okay? There is being a rebirth of energy, okay? There's being a regeneration of things. And I think this came out in my other live the other day when I was talking about this, and the same energy came out. So, okay? The King and Queen of Swords. So this also tells me too that the both of you and your person, have been thinking heavily about a new beginning. So it's not just you. And the reason why I'm saying this is because the King and Queen of Swords, they're not ruled by the heart, they're ruled by the mind, okay? So I feel that this means that you guys have been thinking heavily about maybe another person, whether or not to give them another chance, whether or not to open things up with them again. And I feel like this has been something that you both, like both of you, have been thinking about. You may not be aware that your person is thinking the same thing, but the both of you are, okay? And this is a strong, strong energy. And I like the fact that you're both are being blessed by this renewal energy. The both of you are taking in that energy, okay? The king is taking it, and so is the queen. And the bottom of the deck is the fool. So the fool is all about another new beginning, starting new, going on a new path with someone. And I really feel like this will happen with your person. If you're in a situation where things may be a little rocky right now, you may be not sure as to how things are going or how it ever is going to pan out for the future. But there's going to be a nice renewal going forward, okay, with your person. So I really feel that that is an excellent, excellent message, okay, especially with the renewal being here in the middle. I'm just going to ask for a clarifier on this because this was such a beautiful message. I mean, it's basically saying this is a double message right here, new beginnings. So there's going to be a new beginning with someone. But this new beginning is something that you guys have been thinking about, okay? It's something that you both are thinking about heavily. Both you and this other person have really strongly been thinking about this new beginning. This is why you're both coming up as a king and queen of swords. It's been on your mind a lot, you and your other person. So I'm just going to get a clarification for this too. Can you clarify, Spirit, this renewal card? Spirit, can you clarify this renewal card for me, please? Wow. I can't make this stuff up. Wow, we are ending a cycle. I cannot make this stuff up. So whoever doesn't want to sit in this room because they, whether they're bored or not and they don't want to listen to me fucking talk, I don't care because we just got a great message that all came out for the people that are here watching me right now. So I hope that you're truly happy in watching this message. Okay? First of all, the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. We're fucking getting over this bullshit. Finally, this is all tying in together. We're ending a cycle, ending the cycle, ending the problems, moving past any kind of issues that we possibly could have gone through. But this is the kicker. Do you want to know what the renewal is about? Are you ready for this? For the people that are here, this is a treat because the people that didn't want to be here are not going to hear this amazing message. But I don't care because there's a few of us here and I'm happy to deliver this message for whoever is in the room right now. So not only is there going to be a renewal in your situation, a regeneration, okay? New beginnings with the Fool card, okay? Renewal, judgment, getting out, things being brought back from the dead. We are finally ending the cycle, finally getting over it. The resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. We are moving past this now, okay? Now, for the piece de resistance, are you ready for the fucking renewal message? I'm sorry if my language is I'm being a little vulgar tonight. Maybe I should stop it and be more ladylike. So I do apologize, but I'm in this mood to be myself tonight. So deal with it. This is what the renewal is, what you both have been thinking about each other. Ready? Ace of Summer, a renewal of love. Okay? A resurgence of feelings. Okay? Here we go. Now, here's the other message. Two of Winter, Ace of Winter, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Look at look at this right here, the way these cards came up. The Two of Swords is talking about a person who can't make up their decision, who can't make up their mind, who can't think clearly. Their mind is closed off. But look at the card right after, the Ace of Swords. Now you're gaining clarity. Now you're opening up your mind. You're finally realizing the decision that you need to make. This is a beautiful message. Now you're finally saying to yourself, you know what? I had an aha moment. Now this makes sense. It didn't make sense for me before, but now this all makes fucking sense. Now I'm able to make my mind up. I'm able to move forward. I'm able to make my decision and go with it with such clarity, because it's basically, I woke up one day and just is like, that's the key to my problem. That's how I move forward. That's how I feel about someone, so on and so forth. Beautiful message. So we have here a renewal of what? A renewal of love. Someone finally getting out of this energy where they can't make up their fucking mind. They can't speak. They don't know what to say because they're confused. There's a blindfold. Do I say yes? Do I say no? Finally, the person is like, I woke the fuck up. Now I'm finally gaining clarity in a situation. Look how this came out. This is ridiculous. The Four of Autumn with the Ace of Autumn. This is the Four of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this is exactly how this flew out of my deck. Okay? The Four of Pentacles is all about someone being possessive, holding back, not opening up, not willing to give in, being stingy with their time, with their money, and with their emotions, not wanting to give basically to another person. Now you have the Ace of freaking Autumn, which is the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles before it. Now we have the Ace. What is the Ace basically saying to us? Now we want to open up. We want to start fresh. We want to now be able not to be stingy. We want to be open to our emotions. We want to be open to all these things that were holding us back, that were keeping us closed. Now we're willing to have that beginning, to have that solid, grounded beginning. Now we're willing to say, I'm no longer going to stay closed off emotionally, physically, financially. I am finally going to open up, and I'm going to offer something to someone else, or I'm going to see something in a different light. I'm not going to see things in such a rigid way where I wasn't able to move past the initial stage. I can finally move now to the next stage. Even though we're ending with the Ace is okay because it's the beginning of a positive energy. It's the start of something abundant. It's an offer that someone's giving you, whether it's a love offer, a friend offer, a new job. This is I can't make this up. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing random message for people that are in this room. Because now, if you're stuck with someone, okay, that was a little hard on you, felt like there was a tough exterior, like they didn't want to speak, they didn't want to say anything, now they're moving into the energy of the Ace, where they want to start new. They want to open those lines up again. They want to maybe finally not hold back, maybe tell you like what's on their mind. But the best part is they want to give you something that's grounded, that's tangible energy, that's in the 3D. This is why, guys, I have to keep reading the cards, because if I stop here and I just chit chat, the energy goes down. But this is why if I keep reading, when someone orders a reading, I'm not going to be like, eh. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is an amazing reading. Not only, okay, let's look at this here. Not only are we going to have a renewal here between a couple, two people are making a choice, okay, that they're not even using their hearts. They're making a choice to say, I want to jump back into this. I want to renew this, okay? So two people have already made this choice. They want to start a new beginning. They want to open up emotionally, okay? They want to get out of this, I don't know what the hell I'm saying, or I don't know what to say to this person's energy, because Now I can finally speak my truth. Now I can finally maybe let this person know what I've been thinking or how I feel, especially with the Ace of Cups. Now I'm able to speak clearly. Now, instead of one person saying A and the other person says Z, and the both of you are like, what is this, F? Now it's A, B, C. Everything just automatically starts making sense. Okay? And then finally the person that was holding back, or this energy of being stuck, not being too possessive, being like they didn't want to like open up, like they were a tight book that no one, like a book that was in a freaking plastic, could, like, you know, that was a plastic covering over a book that no one could open. Now they finally want to start opening it up, and they finally want to start offering. So we have now, not only in a renewal, I asked Spirit to clarify. So the renewal is going to be based on emotions, clarity, and abundance, which is beautiful. We have 3 aces here. So we have emotions with the Ace of Cups, clarity with the Ace of Swords, and abundance with the Ace of Autumn. So we're having emotional new beginning. We're having an understanding, okay, of a new beginning, and we're also going to have something that's going to be long lasting. The only freaking ace that is not in this reading is the Ace of Wands, but that's okay. You know why? Because you're being backed by all this other energy here of love, of clarity, and of abundance. So I don't know about you, but that was the best random message. Hi everyone that joined the room. Welcome, welcome. That is the best message I could have possibly have given to. If it resonated with you, beautiful. If it doesn't resonate with you, sorry about that, but that was a beautiful message. So for the random folks that are in this room, someone is going to, hello, someone is just going to wake the hell up, and it's going to be like 2 partners are just going to wake up and be like, yo, I want in this again. I want to give you clarity. I want to give you my heart, and I want to offer you something beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. That was a great reading. And not only that, the fact that we have this, we have the ace energy, which is so strong. When people do readings, okay, what they do sometimes is they sometimes trump the aces, because aces are such powerful cards in the tarot that they have so much energy on all the other cards that are in a reading. The fact that the negative card came before the ace is a beautiful thing, because to me that's reading that part or that aspect is going to be cleared, and it's going to finally be open. Beautiful, with the 10 of Swords being the bottom of the deck, finally getting over confusion about everything, about whether someone wants a commitment, whether someone wants to open up, whether someone finally wants to tell you the truth. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful message. Exciting. Okay. Now I'm excited again. With that being said, I'm just going to go grab something to drink in my refrigerator, because I'm talking my head off, because that message was just so damn beautiful for all of us. I hope you liked it, Marie P., and everyone else here, because that message made me happy. And I could feel like I personally could resonate with this message, because that's exactly what's going on in my life. And I asked for a random. And I know a few other energies here that probably have a very similar experience. So that makes me extremely happy, that message. That's all I could say. So, what else is going on, guys? Let's talk. Let's talk. Okay, I will be here for a half hour long, okay? If someone wants to order a reading from me tonight, I will be here. Thank you. Let me take a quick peek. I'm like wired right now. Thank you, Gina Jolly, for coming in and saying hi. Thank you for visiting me again. I did change my setup. It's a different setup here. It's not the same as before. And I hope you like it. And I was inspired by the last time I did a live, and I was talking about the moonlight from one of my favorite people. You're welcome. One of my favorite subscribers. I had said something to her about being in the moonlight. So I was inspired by that message that I gave to her. And I'm drawn to the moonlight. I felt like this energy was drawing me to the nighttime, to the moonlight, to the stars. And my mother gave this to me after she heard me give out that message. So That's why it's there right now. And I'm also showcasing my two favorite, well, not my favorites, but my two decks that I have here right now. So I'm very, very excited for that. I'm extremely excited. And I know, guys, I started a little earlier tonight. I usually don't start this early. I usually start like about now. So it is what it is. But I have been giving some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful random messages. So if you feel once this video is done, I will actually not put it in private mode. I'll leave it up. So if you guys want to go back to any of those random messages, because they all tie in. Don't you think, Marie P? They're all tying into a similar message about basically things starting off fresh for you, having having a positive mindset, a renewal possibly of a relationship, whether it be a friendship or a romantic relationship. There's going to be an absolute renewal there. Things are just going to basically pick up as if nothing ever happened, which is beautiful. Another message that came through was, you know, if you're dealing with any problems right now, those will be slowly going away. Spirit right now, as we speak, is helping you get through those problems. So that is another beautiful message there too. So we've had some beautiful random messages throughout the night. So normally I do put these readings as private because of the fact that people that talk here, they may not want, you know, everyone to listen to there. But basically it's just been us tonight. So there was a beautiful random messages that people may want to hear, you know, if you want to go back to the beginning. I won't put this video. It's not deleted. It's actually in private mode. What I do is after I do a live reading, I usually put it in private mode. And the reason why I do that is because not everybody likes to, you know, to have their business everywhere. So that's why I do that. Okay. And I also want to show you the cover of this box. It's so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. It's beautiful. My mother gave me this box. So there is like some amazing energy that is coming from this box. If you hear me, I'm just trying to open up my tea to keep. So what's the tea, guys? I think this is what everyone, this is a new term I feel like that people are using now, like the tea. What's the tea? I guess that's basically what the hell's the deal? What's up? Like what's going on? Guess that's the new word for what's going on. So I will say that we do have another Marie P. You know what? You're going to get the biggest hug from me. When I finally see you, I am going to give you the biggest hug of a lifetime. Me and Mitty. We're going to hug you to death. So get used to it, girl. Get used to it. Yep, because we love you. Everyone that's in this room, hi. You know Marie P is my beautiful moderator. I have another moderator too. Her name is Leslie. Marie P tirelessly helps me all the time. She's an amazing person and a great Lenormand reader. Sorry about that, Marie P. But she is a beautiful person inside and out. She's just been nothing but a blessing into my life. I absolutely love her. And I will pretty much do anything for her. And she is my partner in crime. There's another girl too that I want to give a shout out to. Her name is Divine Guidance. I love her. That's my other good buddy over there. She has her own channel, so go there and watch some of her own videos. She's been working like crazy lately, uploading. I am so proud of her. Basically, for me, I support any other tarot reader out there. Yes, she is a God-sent person for me. I support any other tarot reader that's out there only because I know how hard it is to grow your channel. I've been doing it organically. I haven't been getting any help. So it's been very, very hard. It's not easy to build a channel from scratch. There are, some things that people can do, let's say buy likes, buy subs. I don't do anything like that. I'm trying to do it the natural way. Um, I have had my channel for about a year now, and I did take off about maybe 3/4 of the year last year because I actually was going through a lot of different things. So I wasn't really able to focus on my channel, but now I'm giving it my 100%. This is what I think about even when I'm at my day job, because ultimately I want this to be my only job. I love it, and I love what I do, and it makes me very, very happy to be able to be on here and talk to you, to your wonderful souls, and to be able to help you and give you advice and bring out these pick a cards. And for all the people that like and subscribe my channel, I love it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean the world to me. It does. It just means the world to me, okay, to be able to be here for all of you, and to be able to, hi, welcome to whoever joined the room, welcome, welcome, to be able to deliver these messages to you. So it means a lot to me, guys. So don't think any comment does not go unnoticed, any reading that you order doesn't go unnoticed, any just compliment anytime you come into a room. I'm very appreciative, and I'm very, very happy at what I'm doing. This is why I can be up for 3 or 4 hours being here with you guys, because I love each and every one of you. I'll be on here for like maybe a half hour longer to see if anyone wants a reading tonight. A lot of the peeps that I normally know probably don't know I'm on this early, because I normally start like around this time. I normally don't go on like around 9 o'clock. It's a little early for me, but I do have to work earlier tomorrow. So this is why I decided to go on earlier tonight. And I also have Mitty away right now, so that way she doesn't distract me, because sometimes she could be, you know, a little bit distracting. But I really do feel the messages that came through for us tonight in the collective were beautiful messages, and they were amazing. So that makes me very, very, very happy. So, does anyone want to introduce themselves? Maybe if you didn't say hi, would you like to say hi right now and say what's up? If I don't know who you are, you can introduce yourself to me. Hi, my name is Well, my name is Lady Goddess, but people call me Michelle, aka Shelly. Um, so anyone that's here, welcome to the room. Thank you for coming into my chat. I go live several nights a week. I do a pick a card about once a week. I want to move it up to 2 or 3 a week. I'm just trying to gain the energy to do that, which is a little difficult, but I'm trying. I do have here this pretty blue ball, and this ball has a lot of energy attached to it, okay? I do feel like someone still needs an uplifting energy here. And the last couple of times I read, the energy of that person came out in this ball, and that's crazy. But I feel like someone here needs a little bit of an uplifting energy. They may need like a little bit of encouragement. They may be feeling a little down on themselves as of late, and there's no reason for that, okay? There's no reason to feel down on yourself. There's no reason to, not be happy, not feel complete. Whatever you are in your path right now is where you're meant to be. That's the main message here. Wherever you are in your path is where you are meant to be. So that's the message for, I don't know if someone's going to, it may come up if someone orders a reading this one tonight, but I really do feel like this is someone that needs a lift. May need a lift of something, like some sort of happiness. Wow. Okay, let's see what else. Wow, I pretty much pulled almost from every one of my decks the random message. Yeah. I didn't pull a healing message yet. Do I want to pull one of those? Yes or no? Do I? I'm not sure if I do. Well, I will be here for like another half hour, so I have all the time. Okay, I'm sorry. If you hear me, it's just me drinking because my voice is getting... That's crazy. There's some random car outside. Okay. Let me see. Just going to shuffle my cards a little bit. So, someone talk. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's not all be quiet people in here. I'm doing a lot of talking here tonight. So, I don't know if anyone's interested in hearing football, because I am. I'm just putting the energy and clearing the energy in the tarot decks. Oh, Ace of Summer came out again. Wow, this flipped out. Some love is coming to someone's way. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one. The awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. Nice. Wow, that's really a strong message. Someone's going to have a rebirth of something. Oh, I'm sorry. I moved the camera. I apologize. My apologies, guys. Okay. Whoa. Your son is a Steelers fan. Okay, well, my sister and all her family are a bunch of Steelers fans. I'm a Patriot fan in New York, so you can see how well loved I am. All right, I'm just shuffling the deck because I want to get the energy out from the collective in here. Hi, welcome to whoever joined the chat room. Welcome, welcome. Getting the cards, the 2 tarot decks. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:30. It's early. This is early for me. This is usually when I get on. Right, Marie P? That's early for me. Wow. I don't normally get on till like 10:30, 11 o'clock. Okay. So I went on really early tonight. So duly noted, don't go on that early. Yeah, I usually don't go on this early. Well, now I'm on. I'm usually on now, but I'm not usually on when I get on. Like the time I got on tonight was a little early. So, okay. So what I'm doing, if you hear some shuffling, I'm just taking the energies of the collective out of the cards. That's what I'm doing just for the moment. All right, so then it's too early. I'm going to be on for a while. Just getting the energy out of these cards. So that way when someone, if they want a reading tonight, I will be able to have some good energy coming from the cards. Are you a football fan, Marie P? No? Okay, that's it. All right, guys. Who else wants to be my moderator? Huh? Who else is going to be my moderator? Who else? All right. Anyone? There's a moderator job open. There's a moderator job open. Anyone wants it? Marie P's been kicked out of her administrative position. She's been kicked out. I kicked her out because she doesn't watch sports. How dare you, Marie P, not watch sports? Are you kidding me? Shelly sits here and plays fantasy football, and you don't watch sports? You know I'm messing with you. You know I love you, right? Or am I messing with you? Am I telling you the truth? Am I going to disown you? Am I going to disown you? I should change this name. No, I won't. I should change the name to this chat of Girls Gone Wild. Like, remember that stupid videos? And you see how many guys come in here. So we could talk about sports. Just to mess with them a little bit. Sorry if there's any guys in this room. I don't mean to offend you. But just to entice the men. You know what I mean? Just to entice the little men. But I love sports. So the key, first of all, in order to get along with Shelly, you have to love sports. Sports. Just joking. But I love football. I play fantasy football. I'm very, very good at it. I love the Patriots, even though I'm in New York. And I'm going to go and watch a game with either the Giants or the Jets with the Patriots. And I'm going to go wearing my Tom Brady jersey. And I know people say, oh my God, I'm going to get my ass beat. But that's okay because I just think he's a great quarterback. And the team in general is amazing. Has nothing to do with Tom Brady in general. It's just I think he's just a good quarterback. And what I like about him is the fact that he had so many problems. He used to stink. He was a terrible quarterback. Terrible quarterback. But he actually had to go to school. Not school, he had to go to counseling in order to get the mindset of a champion. This is why whenever something goes down, okay? Whenever something goes down and there's like, they could be so far behind the Patriots, this man he doesn't buckle under pressure. He's amazing. As far as sports is concerned, he's amazing. Okay, let's see. Welcome to the wonderful person that just came into our beautiful room tonight. We are doing readings. So we're doing one question for $10, 2 questions for $15, 3 for $20, and I am still doing the mediumship readings. And I also have a special, guys, on my personal readings. All personal readings of mine are 50% off for the rest of September and October. So my how does he or she feel about you love reading that's normally $60 will be $30. And I'm going to throw in something even a little better. For anyone that orders a 30, let's see, my 3 questions are what? 20, right? Okay. For anyone that orders, I'm going to do even better than that. I do the 3 for 20 because it's hard for me to read past 3 questions for 20. Not that I can't do it because if there's a lot of people that order readings, because the last time I went live, there was a lot of people that ordered the $20 readings. But if you're in this room and you order $30 reading, what I'm going to do for you is this. I will give you your 3 questions, but then I'm also going to give you another 3 in another reading, meaning I will give you a video version for your 3 questions, your other 3 questions. So in essence, you're getting 6 questions for $30, which is ridiculous. That is like $5 a question. So if anyone wants to order a $30 reading, I still have the $10 for 1 question, the 2 for $15, the 3 for $20. I'm doing a mediumship for $25. The reason why the mediumship for $25 is a little bit more because if I start channeling, when I start channeling, the energies could get a little chaotic in here, okay? And sometimes, too, if the energy's strong, I could get a little bit of a stomach ache. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it for you. If you order a $30 reading, which is insanity, I will give you another 3-question reading Okay, what I would need you to do after you purchase the $30 reading, we're going to do the 3 questions here, like I normally do. Then you're going to get another 3 questions. So in essence, if you do the 30, you're going to get the 50% off. You're going to get another 3 questions, which will be delivered to you via video. Okay, so it's like you're going to have 2 readings. You're going to have almost like 2 separate readings. You can have 2 separate readings, essentially, with 6 questions. So that is amazing. So if you're going through a problem right now where maybe you want some clarity now, but you may want an update, let's say in a week or 2, it is amazing to do the $30 reading, because then what will happen is you'll have your 3 questions answered now, but then you can also have another 3 questions answered for you. What you would need to do though, if you ordered a $30 reading, is to send me an email to my Violet 8278@gmail.com with your 3 questions, and I will deliver to you your personal reading. It's going to be another personal reading. Either you can go back into the questions that you already asked and maybe ask another 3, or it could be a completely different topic. If you wanted to do, let's say, 1 main question and then 2 minis that go along with the main, that's fine too. Okay? So that is the crazy offer that I have for today. So it's 3 questions. We'll get answered right now for you, of course, and then you'll get another 3 in a video reading. So basically, I'm giving you almost 2 readings, which is great. Which will break it down to about $5 a question, which is great. Okay, so that is my offer tonight. So, hi everyone that joined the room. What I am doing tonight, because I am in a crazy mood right now, is I am offering with my $10 for 1 questions, 15 for 2, 3 questions for 20. I will be doing the mediumship reading for 25. For those of you that want to purchase a $30 reading, you are buying 6 questions. Now, to answer 6 questions in one shot right now would be crazy, because it would take me a long time to do it. What I would do for you is I would answer your 3 and then give you another video recorded reading, based on the 3 other questions that you want answered, and that will be delivered to you. Okay? So that is the offer just for the people that are here right now. And going forward, I can keep that offer if anyone likes that offer and wants to keep that offer. Going forward, I can still keep that offer for the readings right now. For whatever, for my lives. Plus, all my personal reading packages are 50% off from September and October. So any reading package I have is 50 off. My medium readings are usually $40. I'm sorry, $80. They'll be $40, which is a great, great price for a medium reading. Okay, so those are my current offers for tonight and going forward. Okay. So I think that's an amazing deal. You get 6 questions out of that. All right, and I think going forward, I'm going to continue to do that, because I can do the $5 per question. That's a really good price. It's your choice. So if you do that, of course, you get the 3 questions answered now. But then, depending upon the other topic, let's say you have an issue with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you want me to answer the 3 questions. You can say, hey, Lady Goddess, I know I have my other 3 questions. My suggestion is I would not want me to do the questions in a day or 2, not unless there's a lot of stuff going on, because then the energies are still going to be the same if I just gave you the reading. I would wait maybe a week to see what the energies, maybe if they changed a little bit, or if you did something completely drastic, or they did something completely drastic where it could have changed the course of the original reading that I did, because remember, everyone has free will. Okay, so that's the offer, and that will be my offer going forward for any of my personal readings. Any of my live readings, which I think is fabulous. Hi, Maricela. What's up, beautiful girl? Oh, my darling. I wanted to let you know that your beautiful gift will be arriving. I'm going to be sending it out to you this weekend. There was something a little extra I wanted to add on there. How was school today, by the way? How's school? Are you keeping focused? Are you being focused? I hope you're staying focused, my love. Great. I want to hear that you're busy. That's good for you. It's healing. I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes when you're distracted, you don't have time to think. And that's why I love my new job, because I am so damn distracted there, especially when I first started. I didn't have time to think about my problems. I used to think that, oh, I have to think about my problems at work, and I couldn't understand why management or other people, well, I used to be management, would say things like, oh, but if you have, if you go to work, this is an escape. It is an escape. School, work is an escape from your natural reality. It's a time for you to be somewhere else, something different. But I do have something special extra that I'm adding to your little thing that I'm sending you. So, of course, I didn't forget about you, by the way. Okay? So, I'm very happy to see you. I actually got live a little early tonight. Hello, Delicious Walters. I actually got on live a little early tonight, so I'm sorry for that, because most of the guys, now you guys are coming in because these are the time this is around the time that you guys, would normally be coming in, and I started like at 9 something today, so I'm really sorry. Maybe I'm going to wait till my 10 o'clock, because that's usually when my peeps know like I'm around. Guys, I'm just going to say, if you want to buy a reading, I know that I do have my super chat, but the super chat thing is very tricky, because what happens with super chat is you have to actually reach a threshold before they will pay you, and they take out like 50% of the pay. So I know that sometimes people want to use super chat, but if you can please utilize my PayPal, that will be great, because the super chat is very tricky. You really, like, if I even get like $60 in super chats, I won't even see like $30 of it, because they take out actually more than the 50%. And I can't receive any of that. Now, if you wanted to make a donation to the channel via super chat, that's fine. I will accept it as an energetic exchange, and that is, yes, what they do is there's a threshold that you have to meet every month with super chat. So if you don't make that threshold, you're not going to get a payment until the following month. So it becomes a little tricky. And I know that sometimes when people are paying, they may not necessarily have other means to pay other than super chat. But that's why I prefer PayPal. I actually do also have Venmo. I just don't have, like I said, with a super chat, the threshold is a certain amount of money. So let's say I make $50 in one night with super chats. I'm only going to see maybe 25 of it, and I have to wait until I hit the threshold. So it could take like a few months before, I even get paid for the reading. So if you just want to give like an energetic exchange, just a donation, so I could buy cards, or just, that's fine. It doesn't matter there. That's fine. But super chat can be a little difficult. And I know sometimes that some people have been paying via super chat, and I'm still, I'll still do the reading, because you are paying your hard-earned money, but it can get a little difficult for me. But anyway, I do have an offer that I wanted to talk about tonight. And the offer was that I was saying that all my personal readings are 50% off from the month of September, October. And I am doing the $10 questions, the 2 for 15, 3 for 20, medium is 25. But I'm also doing for $30, you get 6 questions. Now, I'm not going to read the 6 questions here, because that'll be very, very long. And if a lot of people ever order the $30 with the 6 questions, I'll be here forever. So what I would do is give you 3 questions now, and then give you another personal reading, which would be another 3 questions sent via video. Okay, with your own private link. So that's the offer that I have going forward. So essentially it works out to like $5 a question. So that's how that works. So if you know you're going to have a situation where it's going to require a lot of questions, I definitely would take advantage of the 6, because that would be great. Because then we can look into something today, and then we can also revisit it again in a week or 2. Okay, I'm just shuffling my cards, getting the energies out of the cards that we used earlier tonight. It is still a little early for me, so I'm going to be here for a little while longer, of course. I have this song in my head tonight. There must be something about you, baby, so right. I couldn't be without you, baby, tonight. Yeah. That song is in my head right now. I seem to channel a lot of the songs from like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, because that's like those decades seem to be of extreme like importance to me. They seem to be very special decades. I was born in the 70s, so, and my mother used to have an amazing vinyl collection where she used to play like, you know, the Bee Gees, Elton John, Billy Joel, all these people. So I have a really good, like, it's a special, it holds a place in my heart. Yes, it's actually so easy to sign. It's actually very, very easy to sign up for PayPal, Delicious Walters. All you have to do, it's just a minute or like a few minutes. You just sign on to PayPal, right? Just make a quick PayPal account. And all you have to do is just put your card in there or your, if you have, you know, whatever you use to pay. And then you're going to click on my link. And when you click on my link, it's going to go directly to me. You don't have to do anything else. So you just make the account and you just click on my link and you're good to go. It's actually only takes a few minutes to set up. It's actually very easy. Yes, you could do that too. I will do that for you. Yes, if you want to do a 1-question reading, I will do that for you. The 1 question is $10. So I will do that for you. Yes. I won't be able to do it now because I'm live, but put your 1 question in there and I will do it to you for you, and I will send you a recorded video of that. Okay, so yes, you can do that. The link to my PayPal is there. When you're sending the payment, just put in the question that you want answered, and please note that I will get your question answered for you, because you're only doing 1 question as soon as possible. Okay. It won't be tonight because I do have to work early, but this is why a lot of times when there's a chat, I take down the chat afterwards because, you know, I'm giving out personal information for people. So someone may not want, you know, even though a lot of you are under different names that people wouldn't recognize, you may not want your information out there. So this is why I kind of shut it down and I put it into private mode, so that way no one has access to that and no one can see that, not unless I give someone access to these videos. Because I don't think it's right that if I'm going to be reading people, to have that information out there so people can listen to other people's questions or problems, or what if we're having an emotional night and someone else has to listen to someone saying they're crying. I just don't think that that's the best thing to do. So I respect your privacy. So you can do a 1-question reading, no problem. Just click on the link and right inside the link exactly what kind of question you want answered, okay? And I will answer that for you. And I'll send it to you via an unlisted link, which you can watch at your own convenience, okay? How many minutes? Well, it is a 1-question reading. I'm going to tell you about what I'm doing right now, okay? Because I don't know if you came in when you heard. So normally my own personal readings, everything is 50% off right now. So it depends. If you want to order one of my other readings, all my packages are 50 off. Okay, that's one. Then I do the 1-question reading here, okay? And I also do 2 for 15, 3 for 20. I don't think you're going to want to do a medium. I don't sense that you want to do something like that. And then I'm also offering 6 questions for 30. Now, obviously, what I was planning on doing was the 3 questions now, because if I do 6 questions and a lot of people order 30, people are going to be waiting forever. And the last time I went live, we had readings right off the bat. Remember, Marie P? I mean, within like 3 minutes, I was already reading. So it's a little quiet tonight because I started later. I usually start around this time, and I started like at 9 o'clock, which I normally don't do. and I never sign on that early, so I guess a lot of people were like, they could have been busy or whatever. So what I would do if you wanted that, I'm not going to, pressure you to do anything extra, of course. So what I would do would be for 30, you would get 6 questions. So I was thinking of reading 3 now and 3 later. But again, I guess if you wanted all 6 read for you, I could split it up into 2 different readings. 3, 1, and then 3, 2, and then another 3. But you can do the question reading, the $10 question. Now the reading will be as long as I feel fit. If it's a question that I see is a very easy answer to, I will go into detail. I don't rip anyone of details, which I go really deep into my readings. I've seen a lot of readers sometimes when they do the questions and they're a lot more than what I charge, they make the questions very short. You know what I'm saying, Marie P? They make the answers only a couple of minutes and that's it. This depends on the person. So I will give you a detailed answer. It just will be depending on what I see fit, like how detailed am I going to really think this question is going to need to be. I will try my best to answer it as much as I possibly can. So the reading could be anywhere from 10 minutes going on. It just depends, honey. It just depends. It just depends. But yeah, I have some good questions. I have some good packages going right now. So if you want that one question only, I'm not going to pressure anything on you. Feel free. I will answer it to you via video. Okay? So those are my offers that I have for people. But I guess because I've been doing the 3 questions here, I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't mind having the 3 questions and then also having the other 3 answered at a later date, because then they could be a follow-up to the first 3 that you answered. That could be another good suggestion too. Okay, well, you know what? The first question I asked Lady Goddess was, how does so-and-so feel about me? Now can you give me a follow-up? It's a week or 2 later. Did the energy change? Is it better? Is it worse? What's the deal? Okay, so with that being said, those are, my offers that will be going forward. So for the month of October, September, October, all my personal readings are 50 off. And those are all video readings, not unless you order an emergency reading. Okay, so without that being said, okay, yes. I love synchronicity, guys, and we're at 3-3. Well, I see 3-3, so I don't know if you guys are seeing something different, but I love synchronicity. Yeah, there must be something about you, baby, so right. I couldn't be without you, baby, tonight. Baby, tonight. You know what song I sent yesterday to my person? And I know, Maricela, you know this song. More Than Words from Extreme. He said it was an awesome freaking song. It is an awesome freaking song. And at first I was so afraid that he was going to take it like, oh my God, this girl's talking about love. But he actually took it very well, which was great, which was beautiful. I was so afraid that he was going to be like, oh my God, this girl's talking about this shit. But no, it's actually a really, really good song. More than words to show you feel that your love for me is real. So deep. Absolutely, is so deep. If I took those words. Okay. All right. So just send it, like I said, sweetheart, just send it to PayPal. Your offer will still stand. So what I'm going to do for you is this, okay? I will do your private reading. Just pay the PayPal. You know you paid $10, okay, love? So what I'm going to do for you, if you change your mind and you want to get the 2 for 15, I will add another question for 5. And for another 10, I will add another 2 questions. And then if you want to do, I will just subtract the $10 you already paid, okay? That's if you feel like you need more clarity after the 1 question. But I will answer your question for you. I will do a personal reading for you, okay? I have no problems doing that. Okay? So you can do that, love. If I took those words away, then you come and make things new. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no worries. That's fine. I will do it for you. Because sometimes I feel like 1 question may or may not be enough, clarity, but it may. It just depends on what the cards say. All right, I am shuffling these healing cards like crazy. So I guess I maybe need to pull a collective message from this because I've been really, really shuffling these cards like crazy. But he took that message so well, Maricela. I was so afraid that he was going to freak out. But he didn't, actually. He was very positive, actually, which was beautiful. Made my day. I was so afraid when I saw the message that at first, you know how we get anxiety, right? I almost didn't want to open up my message box because I've just been, things have been a little rough there. And when I saw his message, I had the best day today. It made my day. I swear to God, I was so happy seeing his message that it just made me, I was crying on the train. Not crying because I'm sad, crying because it was tears of joy. All right, everyone can say, oh my God, so cute. It was tears of joy. All right, I'm going to do a random collective message now. Marie P., I knew you were going to do that. Well, you don't know. I mean, we'll say we're happy for me when things really pan out, but it actually was really, very well received by him, which actually made me really happy. And I got on the train and I saw his message and I started tearing, and the girl next to me, she's like, are you okay? I said, no, I'm actually really happy right now, so, Ooh, someone's tempted. Oh, someone's looking to get wild. Someone is definitely tempted. All right, so I'm going to do a random message. I will be here for what time is it? Maybe like 11:30. I think this will be my first night of, well, that's because I started really early. Well, I won't be doing that again. Healing. All right, I'm just going to pull a random message, Spirit, for the collective. Random message for the collective, Spirit. Give me a healing message. Oh, I love this. Entrapment in reverse. We are no longer entrapped. We are no longer feeling helpless, alone, or anything like that. We are now going to start feeling complete and opening up, and I definitely feel like this ties into all the other messages that I was saying earlier. The only thing is that love is in reverse too, so we may still feel a little stuck, and we still may be a little hesitant whether or not we want to open our heart to someone. But we need to realize, I'm going to get a clarification on this that just fell right out. This came out in reverse as well. Pay attention to these signs. Everything here is in reverse. So pay attention to the signs. So I'm saying here, hey Leslie, what's up, girly? I want to let you know I have a new promo because I know you my peeps. I got on so fucking early today, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize. I got on at like 9 o'clock. And it's like all my beautiful peeps don't get on until like 10:30, 11. So I won't do that again, guys. I apologize. Just beat me up somewhere outside. Anyway, I have a new promo going, Leslie. You know how I do like the 3 for 20? Now I'm doing 6 for 30, but I'm not going to read the 6 questions now because I'll be going crazy. I'm going to do the 3 now and 3 in a personal reading that you're going to get a recorded reading. I just wanted you to know because I've just been talking about it with people. Yes, I did. I got it. I got it. If that was you, I got it. Yes, love. I got it. So I will check on that when I'm finished with my live, okay? I will do that for you. Anyway, so this here is a random message that I pulled for the collective, okay? So the first message that came out was entrapment in reverse, meaning we are no longer going to feel trapped into some sort of situation. We may be feeling trapped in a love situation. Remember, this is a different collective now than I had before. We may be feeling like we're stuck and we can't get ourselves out of it, okay? Or maybe we're feeling like we can't move forward into a love situation because it's in reverse. Maybe we're feeling like, oh, I love your cards. Your name is so cute. These are the healing cards. These are the healing oracle cards. They're very beautiful. I love these cards. My mother did not get any energy from these cards, and I said to her, I love you, bud, but you are crazy because these cards are gorgeous. People who watch my pick of cards can tell you that I have used these cards so many times, and I use them a lot too to decipher how someone looks. You know what I mean? To basically, like, if someone's asking, like, okay, how does my person see me, like, physically? Because of the detailing in these cards, I'm able to draw that maybe someone would say you kind of have, like, really pretty wild hair, maybe fine skin. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the collective message is this. We may be feeling entrapped right now, but we're trying to get out of this energy of feeling stuck, feeling almost like we can't move forward in a love situation. On top of that, because of the fact that you're trying to heal yourself from this, there's still an energy here where we may not want to be open to someone in love. We may be still being a little closed off to this. This is almost like an opposite energy because you see, if this were reverse, but this is positive, this would be very good because that would be basically saying, yes, we don't want to be entrapped anymore. However, we are now open to love, but we're still a little closed off, guys. A little closed off. So we really need to work on this, okay? Getting rid of this energy, feeling like maybe we can't move forward. Maybe there's some issues that are going on right now within a particular connection that you may not know what's going on. You may not need, you may need some clarity. So this needs a little working on. These are healing cards, okay? So we need to work on entrapment in reverse, but I feel like we are healing from this, okay? But the love is in reverse. I do feel like we need to open up our hearts a little bit more, okay? We're still a little too closed off. We may be a little too, what's that word? Because of possible hurts in the past, we may still be a little too skeptical, okay? And then also pay attention to the signs. It's in reverse, which is saying, upright, you need to pay attention, but in reverse, I don't really see as this being a problem. I sense this is more of an energy where it's okay, like this situation is not as bad as it seems. Like you may feel like there's some red flags here, but there's really not. The red flags aren't as bad as they appear, or they're not really anything that you should be alarmed about. Okay? That could be too. It all depends on how you're reading the energy of these cards. Because they're not they're supposed to be upright, but I flipped a lot of them in reverse. You could read it that way too. You could read it as maybe someone's paying too much attention. Maybe they're being too focused on the red flags. That could be too. You could also see this as someone not paying attention at all to any of the signs. There could be spirit throwing curveballs, throwing freaking boulders in your face, and you be ignoring them. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different ways that you can read this, but I'm sensing that it's not as, the energy is not as bad as it appears to be. You may have an energy here where you feel like something is negative, but it's not as negative as you think it is. You think it's negative, but I definitely feel like you're trying to heal from it. You're trying to get yourself out of this energy of feeling like you're trapped. You're healing from that problem, but you still need to open up just a little bit more. You're still closed off emotionally. Okay? All right, so I'm going to get one more message here. Let me see. Give me a clarification tool. You know what? I'm not going to get it from this card. Actually, you know what? I am, because I really, this is, yes, this was on the deck, the bottom of the deck, but now, to clarify all these cards, I really think Spirit's saying just have faith in your, try to have some faith here. Okay? Things are going to work out. Really, guys, I feel like these messages are all tied into one another. You really should watch. I'm not going to put this video as private because I gave so many general for the collective readings, and they're all basically saying the same thing about a situation that you think is going wrong, but actually may actually turn out being right. You know how many readings I'm seeing lately? If someone got a tarot reading on you, what would it say? I've been seeing this left and right. A lot of readers have done this now. And we were just talking about the T. Wasn't I just talking about earlier with that Marie P? I was just talking about what is everyone talking about the T now? That's the T. That's the deal. Like that's the new word. What's the T? All right, so I'm going to do this for you, Leslie. But what I'm going to do, because you love me, guys, right? I just need to go into my other room and grab my charger because I've already been on here over an hour. All right, you got me there, chickadee. Hold on 1 second. Maybe you'll survive. More than words, that your love for me is real. I'm going to be singing this now, so I'm sorry, folks. Don't be mad at me. Just deal. Oh, 1111. Oh, I see these numbers all over the place. Whenever I see 1111, I know that that's Spirit telling me that I am on the correct path. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. What deck am I going to use for you, my darling? Let's see. If Damien can get a reading about you, what would it be? Let's see. Where am I going? I'm going to use this deck. I'm going to use the Witches Tarot. Or the Everyday Witch Tarot, which I love this deck. This deck has a little bit of an attitude. My deck has an attitude. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Spirit. If Damien were to get a tarot reading on Leslie, what would it say? Tell me. Leslie, what would it say? Leslie, what would it say? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to read all the cards for you, Leslie. Queen of Swords, the Moon. I love this card, the Moon. I mean, look at this. How cute is this deck? Judgment, the Eight of Pentacles, Death, Temperance in reverse. None of these cards are in reverse, but this flung out in reverse, love. And the King of Cups on the bottom. And influencing it is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so if Damon were to get a tarot reading on you, I'm going to tell you that I definitely feel here that you are going through a very, very big transformation in your life. But you're not going through a bad transformation. You are going through a transformation for the positive. I definitely feel like in the past you have been a little confused. You may have been not sure whether or not you were doing the right thing as far as like staying on the path, or whether or not you would find your passion, or whatever it was that you were doing within your life, in your career, within your love was the right way to go. But I definitely see that you are gaining clarity, not only within your personal situations, but within your whole entire life in general. I feel like a new breath has been basically you've basically been breathing, you almost have like a new lease on life, okay? I definitely see here that you've been working very, very hard, not only again within your career, but also within your own everyday life. I do feel like you have been putting in so much work into yourself, trying to better yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, in every single way. You have also been thinking a lot about things. I do feel that you've been tapping into your intuition very, very heavily as of late. You've been trying to let it guide you into the right direction, into your own world. I also see, too, that at the same time, things maybe felt a little confusing from time to time in the past, but now because the Moon is next to the Queen of Swords, I do feel like you are gaining clarity in every single situation in your life. Things are really starting to make sense to you. I do feel that you are longing now to have a deeper connection. You are actually longing now to find your true life's purpose. I also see here that you are really on or being guided onto, your divine path. And the reason why I'm saying that is because when I see the Queen of Swords next to the Moon, it is, to me, it's like gaining clarity in a situation that at one point was unclear. And I do feel for the longest time you may have felt like you didn't properly fit in, or you may have felt like you were on the wrong path, or you weren't sure exactly where your passions lied. But I do see that now you know where you need to go. Now you know what the path is you need to take. Now you've gained the confidence in order for yourself to move forward, okay? And I definitely see that because I see this girl, she's kind of stepping in her way. She's had a rebirth in her life. She's had a sense of knowing now what to do, knowing how to do it, and it makes her very, very happy. So I see for you going forward, if someone were to get a reading for you, you really are becoming the person that you're meant to be. You really are working so hard on yourself to bring yourself total and complete happiness. You are walking to me towards the sun. You are walking towards being complete and being whole. The only thing that I think that you can work on within your life is you still can sometimes be a little off balance. And the reason why I'm saying this is because as strong as the energy is here, where you know when you're starting to gain that clarity, you know what your life's purpose is, you know what direction you're being called for, where your spirit wants to go, there are days where you're still kind of hung up on that. Am I sure? Am I making the right decision? Am I sure that I'm following the true path that I'm supposed to be on? Am I, there's still a point where you doubt yourself. But I definitely feel like that energy is starting to dissipate. But what I like the most for you is the fact that you really are working very, very well with the tools that are being handed to you. I feel like you are taking your gifts, your creative gifts, your spiritual gifts, your studious mind, your dedication to life, and you really are trying to basically make the best potion for yourself, meaning you really are trying to set yourself up to have an incredible experience. And you're doing it at such a fast pace where you may at some point burn out a little bit. But for right now, I see that you are basically becoming very secure within yourself. You are following you're following your soul to where it needs to go. You're following the guidance that's coming from above. You are definitely seeing things for as they truly, truly are. There may have been some friends that are within your life that you basically could have possibly cut off or may want to cut off. I feel like you are seeing the true souls of people. Also, since you become spiritual, you've seen a lot of synchronicities. You've been dealing with a lot of things at first that could have been confusing, but they were just little spiritual things, like maybe like, wow, I'm getting so much deja vu. Why do I feel such a belonging to this? Why do I having these dreams that are just like insane? Why am I seeing all these numbers and so on and so forth? You really are gaining a lot of truths about not only yourself, but just the world around you. I see that you're looking at things with a different lens, and that you also, at the same time, are seeing people through a different lens, and you're now starting to see past the fake and the bullshit, and really are just not wanting to deal with anyone that has any of that energy. I don't sense that you want to be around people who would bring you down now. I sense that you just want to be around people that are happy and healthy, and that basically want to make you feel alive, or want you to keep your energy levels up to where you want them to be. Because I don't sense that you want to go back to anything that you dealt with in the past where things could have been a little bit of out of place, or they could have been a little rocky. You are changing for 150% for the better. And you are doing it basically on your own and working very, very hard at it. So I really do get a sense here that you are really becoming the person that you're meant to be. You're really on a deep spiritual journey here. Let me see this here. You did say, what did you say, my pumpkin? Am I turning into more of my feminine, or am I still within my masculine based on these cards? I'm going to say this. I am going to say that I still see, because the queen is here, okay? You are a very, very strong feminine energy. Sometimes you do tap into the masculine energy. I am the same way. I am a very strong feminine energy, but sometimes I do take on some of the masculine qualities. But because I'm seeing the queen here, I am still seeing that you are still holding on to the feminine energy with maybe just a tad of the masculinity in it. But you are still in the feminine energy, okay? Because deep down, you're still the queen. Even though you are maybe thinking more logically than emotionally, you're still the queen at this point, okay? You still have not, you didn't show up here as a king. You didn't show up as an emperor. So to me, I'm seeing you more as a more feminine energy. But you're a stronger feminine energy, okay? Because you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcanas here. You have 4 major arcana cards here. So to me, you really are on a deep, everything that you're experiencing now is something that you were meant to experience, and you really are on a deep spiritual path. Okay? And you are gaining so much clarity. So much clarity. Like even here with the Queen of Swords, and this, if I were to clarify this with the Ace of Pentacles, it's like you are really understanding now what work needs to be done. I'm sorry, there's a car outside that's doing wheelies. Like you are really understanding now what work needs to be done in order for you to get to where you want to go. You are seeing everything that you need to do step by step, if I were to clarify these by this. okay? If I were to read it all the way around, it's like you're now gaining the clarity as to what you need to do, how you need to, you know what I'm saying? Craft your potion to make you into this person that you want to be. If I were to use the moon and then clarify it by death, I'm seeing now you are finally transforming. You're allowing yourself to finally see clearly. You are letting go of an old past where maybe you're confused, okay, and you didn't quite know which way to go. But now you are allowing that old self of yours to go. Where now you're starting to see things in a completely different light. Sorry about that. Oh, what the hell? Where now you're starting to see things in a completely different light, where maybe you didn't see them before. Okay, this is what I love about the cards, because when you're doing readings like this, you really, like, how can I explain this? I'm sorry about that. When you're doing readings, depending on the different cards that you're using, okay, this is really like aggravating me. When you're doing readings, depending on the cards that you're using, Spirit is going to try to give you all the answers that you can get within this reading. And if you really are tapped into someone's energy, you can basically clarify everything through what I have here. If I'm going to clarify you for the Judgment with Temperance, you now are gaining control of a situation in your life. You're now starting to see the errors of your ways. You're now being awoken to the point that you know which path you need to take, okay? Now you're starting to find the balance back into your life that maybe was lacking before. And I can go back and forth on this too. Maybe with the Death and the Queen of Swords. Now you're starting, like I said again, transforming yourself to see ultimately clear now. You're really thinking with astute clarity, okay? Your thinking is so on point right now, and your intuition, Leslie, is so on point right now, especially if I see these two cards together. Whatever it is that you're thinking is on point. Not only that, I also feel like you're a power manifester, okay? You can manifest whatever you want into your reality, and it's going to come and come right out into your reality, because you see, with the Queen of Swords and the Moon is such a highly intuitive card. It's such a powerful energy. With the Queen of Swords standing next to it, it's like you are holding that sword and you are gaining all that intuitive knowledge, okay? Basically, you're taking everything that the universe has offered you, and now you're going to power manifest it and bring it into your reality. You're going to rebirth it into your reality with Judgment. So I definitely see that you are working. I feel like this is the perfect reading for you. And not only that, underneath the two cards, with the King of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, these are the two end cards that I see here, okay? This is the bottom of the deck. This is a clarifier for the bottom of the deck. I do sense that you're in control of your emotions, okay? You are in control of your emotions. In this energy, you would almost be slightly masculine, because you're not allowing your emotions to overrule your thinking. You're not allowing your emotions to cloud things, to stop you from where you need to be, because this is a path that you want to be on. You want a new stable beginning. You want all the hard work that you've been working on to stay. You don't want to lose everything that you've been working and busting your ass for, working endless hours, going to school, doing this, doing that. You are working to make yourself, like I said, the best version of yourself. You are so focused on your responsibilities right now. It is unbelievable. You are not going to allow your emotions to overtake not only yourself, but also things that are going on around you. You are really mastering that to a T. Okay, so if you were to get a reading about you, this is what I would see for him. Okay, and I'm hoping that this is that this comes out to be like, I know this is your energy. So you see, I told you this deck is ridiculous, right, Marie P? This deck is ridiculous, because this deck is so to the point. That's what I love about this. I could take this reading and clarify this all the way around this way, that way, and the messages are all going to still come out to be the same. You are not allowing yourself to be overcome by your emotions, and that's what the King of Cups is all about. He's emotional, but he keeps it to himself. He keeps it in check. He's mastered all the emotions of the cups. Hi. And not allowed anything or anyone to get in the way. Okay? So this is why the King of Cups is perfect for you. You're not going to allow anything or anyone to take you off your path, which you are really happily walking down. Okay? You are transitioning here with the butterfly. There's transitions that are going on as we speak within your life. Definite rebirths. So I am very happy for you. I think that was a great reading. If Damien were to get a reading on you, this is what he would get. And this is what came out in my cards. And I hope that, I mean, from what you're saying, this says that this is definitely resonating with you, which makes me very happy. I love it when the cards are just so freaking clear. And you were manifesting, or you said you wore a blue top today, so that's beautiful. And look at this, there's blue in this card too. So no matter what energy that you're in today, there's blue here. You see that? I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. And let me see this too. Yeah, this is beautiful. Look at you working on your abundance here. You see that with the green? Working on your abundance here too as well. Yeah, you're doing great, Leslie. You're transitioning to be the woman that you are meant to be. I am so proud of you. But this is like, look at this card. First of all, anyone that knows me, oh, hi, PB. I don't know if I said hi to you. I'm very, very sorry. I was channeling Leslie's reading because she had to be a smart little cookie and ask me if someone got a reading on her, what would it be like? Because that seems to be the new readings that everybody wants to do. So I'm probably going to do that as a pick a card too. If someone got a freaking reading on me, what would it be? And you know, I read one of those once. I watched one and it was so to the point. Oh my God. So that seems to be the T. So this is the T on you, but look at this card, how beautiful. By the way, PB, the last time I gave a reading on you, I was talking about moonlight, so I was inspired by the moonlight, and my mother gave me this box. But look at this card. Isn't this the cutest card? First of all, I love black cats. My first cat was actually a black cat. I just feel like this is a beautiful, beautiful card. I do not feel afraid of this energy here in this card from the moon. So, thank you, Leslie. I am so happy that I did that reading for you. And that's that. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading. So, for anyone that is in the room, I am just going to go over my little things again because I went into a huge tangent there with a beautiful reading from one of my moderators. Of course, 1 question is 10, 2 is 15, 3 is 20, my medium is 25. For 30, I am offering 6 questions, but note, I will do 3 now, and I'm going to do 3 in a recorded reading for you. So if you order the 30, you're going to write down the other 3 questions. Now, of course, like I said again, it is your choice. You can either A, have me confirm whatever I said a couple weeks later. You can ask me different questions. It's all up to you and what your little itty bitty heart desires. Okay? So that is that. I can't get this song out of my head. There's something about you. God just doesn't want to leave. There must be something about you. God, I can't get this song out of my head. So frustrating. Why is it in my head tonight? I'm talking to myself. Sorry about that. I wouldn't be without you, baby, tonight. Okay. Sorry about that. So, that is that. That was the best, one of great little readings. I do. Oh my God. I love you, Marie P. You're like so deserving of, I don't know what. I'm telling you, one of these days, I'm going to bless you with all the love and kindness I can possibly bless a person, because you have been a godsend to me. From the first little day that you ordered a reading from me, such a cute little angel you are. I know. You know, when I feel something, I don't have a problem telling people how I feel. I don't have a problem telling anyone how I feel. Some people can hold in their feelings and, you know, keep them bottled up, not me. If I care about you, I will tell you all the time, to the point where you're like, ugh, it's sickening. But that's my Cancer moon, so I don't have a problem telling people how I feel. I just don't. I feel like, you know, you never know when it's your last time here. So if you can go into this world and, you know, you are so cute, Leslie. You are just adorable. I'm going to keep this reading open. I'm not going to close it, guys. You're adorable. Yes, it could definitely represent your aura, because that's right. He did say it was blue. Absolutely, my love. There you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it up now. I'm making my own oracle deck, okay? So please bear with me. When this deck is complete, it will be amazing. But I also wrote some messages, channeled messages. Yeah, you can. Of course you can, Leslie. You don't even have to ask. It was 15 for 2. Of course you can. That's so cute. I love being called. You don't understand how much I love being called Shelly. It's the cutest thing ever. That's like my term of endearment. Like, people call me Shelly that like truly, 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 truly love me. And I let anyone that I truly, truly love call me Shelly. I just think it's the cutest little thing for me. But I wrote these messages on cards, and I was testing them on myself, and they actually were pretty cool. So I just want to get those cards so I can show you guys. They're like the most ridiculous thing. Aww, that is so cute. Oh my God. Come on, guys. Now you're killing me. You're killing me with all this love. I love you too, Leslie. I love you guys, all of you. I love you all. Okay, let me see if I can get these messages for you. Hold on, I know, right? There's so much love in this room. Aww. Here's another one. Dancing in the moonlight. See? The freaking moonlight. All right, I gotta get around, because I'm not gonna move you're gonna hear my chair. And I'm going to get the channel messages. They're kind of just ridiculous on index cards. But you want to know the cutest thing? My mom actually bought me colored index cards, because I'm making a deck of my own with channeled messages that I'm going to use to really add some flavor to the readings. You know, things that maybe a tarot card or oracle card are not going to say. Me, I know you're going to kill me, but I'll let you out when I'm done. And they're just on white cards, guys. They're really nothing spectacular, you know, but I just feel like, you know, I've been trying them on my own problems, and they kind of read incorrect, because it actually came out. One of the things came out, and the person did say something to a T that was on these cards. And Marie P knows exactly what I'm talking about. So, really cute. All right, I'm just going to draw like a random card. Now, they're kind of tacky because they're not the colored ones that my mama got me. But they're just short little channel messages, okay? And Anyway, long story short, if the card is blank, that means your person is tongue-tied. They don't know what to say. They don't know the words to say, what they want to say right now, okay? So no message is not a bad message. It just means that they're confused or they may not know what to say. All right, so I'm just going to pick a random message. Give me a random message here for the collective. Watch, we get a blank message. That would be our luck, right? We get a blank message. Oh, Lord. All right, come on. Spirit, what is our message for tonight? 1, 2, 3. Oh, this message came up for me tonight. Okay, here we go. I think about you often. I know I'm distant, but I hope you will give me a chance once I'm ready. Okay, and this is the bottom message. So basically this person is saying they're really not available right now because they have a lot of things that they need to do, which would make sense because they know that they're separated. This is a collective message, and they've been distant. But they do hope that when they become available, they would want the person, your person would want you to give them a chance when they're ready. They may just be busy right now just doing random things, just maybe working on themselves, maybe doing something with their family, maybe with, within their career, whatever it is. But they do think about you often, okay? And they are being distant right now, and they're aware of this. So your person is aware that they've been a kind of a little cold to you, and they've taken notice that, hey, maybe I haven't been my normal self with this person. Maybe I haven't been, my normal, loving self. I've kind of been a little, maybe I'm not responding. Hi, honey. Maybe I'm not responding. Maybe I kind of have been a little cold. But that's just because your person is busy doing things right now within their own life. It's not because of the fact that they don't care about you. This is a clear indication that once they can open things up, meaning whether they're, open things up in their schedule, that they want you to give them a chance when they're ready, okay? So these are the messages that I wrote. And I think this actually makes a lot of sense. Well, this makes a lot of sense. Yes, it does make a lot of sense. So this is just a collective. So if you have a person that's being a little distant right now, the reason is it's just because they've been really busy in their day-to-day life. And it's been hard for them to sometimes connect with you. But they do think about you a lot, okay? They just basically can't even think about, they think about you, but they're just so busy that it's hard for them to kind of reach out to you or just do things with you. And they're aware of this. And I think they want to change this when they're ready. They want to come towards you. So it could happen at any time, okay? Maybe a person has just been a little busy for this week, or maybe it could be for just, maybe they've been busy for a while, but they're going to come out of this energy, okay? So that's a collective energy here for anyone that's in this room. Your person is, kind of just been a little bit of a, there's a little bit going on right now in their life. I'm just going to get Angel Answers card. See if we can get a timing. Okay, when will this person come out of the energy? When will this person come out of the energy, Spirit? Hold on. When will this person come out of this energy? Ooh, okay. A year from now. So, basically what this is saying, I know people are like, oh, I'm not waiting a year for someone. What this is saying is that a particular person could be a little distant. However, they're aware of this. Okay? But when they get out of this energy from now, within a year from now, they're going to come towards you. Now, this may be a long time for certain people. Certain people just may not want to wait that long or just not be in a connection for that long with someone. But Some things are worth the wait. So if you really care about this person and you have a lot going on in your life too, you know, maybe it's worth the wait. But for some, they'd be like, oh, hell no, I'm not waiting a year for someone. Fuck no. Sorry about my, fuck no, I'm not waiting a year for anyone. Just saying. So that's that. So Leslie Pumpkin, did you have your second question, darling? Did you want to do a second question? There you go. Hi, excuse me. So I have several people here. Why don't you, if you want to be nice, guys, and introduce yourself to the chat? I am Lady Goddess, aka Shelly. Okay? I've been here doing, I've been having, I'm sorry, I can't even speak. I'm saying I have had my channel for about a year, but I've only been working on it for about a quarter of a year because I've had a lot of things that I've had to deal with last year that I kind of didn't. My energy wasn't the greatest, so if my energy's not great, I kind of don't want to get into that energy of doing readings because I don't want to bring anyone's readings down. Okay, so that was a great message. Now let's see. Let's see if we could channel another message. So now what would be another message, let's say, from a person that... Let's see. Give me a message for anyone here who has a person who... For a person that they're with. So now this is going to be a message for someone that you're with. You're not in, like, separation. There is no, like, there's contact here. So give me a message. Hi. For a person, for people here who have someone that they're with. You don't have to wait for a year. You don't have to wait for a year. That was just a collective message that came out. You don't have to wait for a year. The energy is just saying it may take a little while for this person to get out of that energy where they maybe can fully be with you. But it doesn't mean you have to wait for a year. I don't believe in waiting. I mean, some people, actually, no. I saw a lot of people say, I don't believe in waiting for anyone. Okay, so now this is a random collected message, my pumpkins. And pumpkin is a word that I use from all the people that I love. I call them pumpkin. For my beautiful souls that are here in the room with me. How about that? This is now if you're with someone in a connection. What is their message for you? You're with someone. I'm just going to randomly pull some cards out. Hi. All right, I'm spicing it up. Oh, wow, we have a lot of people here. Whoa, one came right out. Aww. Aww. Look at what flew out. Oh my God. Guys, if you're in a connection, look at the message that flew right out. I mean, it flew off my chair. If you're in a connection, your person wants you to know that you make them so happy, and I love you. Aww. PB, I'm using the box that my mother gave me because of that message I gave you with the twilight. So I got inspired by that. Look at this. Do you see this? So if you're in a connection with someone right now, they want you to know that you make them happy. You make me happy. I love you. Holy, that is the cutest fucking message ever. I mean, Spirit, that was a beautiful message. So if you're in a relationship with someone, this is your message. You make this person really happy and they really do love you. Okay? Aww. So you can go to sleep at night knowing that. You are loved. Yeah, I know. What I'm doing, PB, is that my mother bought me colorful index cards. What do you, okay, hold on a second. I'm confused. What was it that you wanted to know? Wait, I'm confused. My mother bought me some colorful index cards, and I'm making my own oracle deck, okay? So eventually, guys, you're gonna see messages, me use them in my readings, my own oracle deck. Eventually, if I get really successful in here, I'm gonna take it to a printer and I'm gonna make my own cards, okay? So I plan on doing this. Well, you know what? I love my mother too. She's basically amazing. She's my best friend, and I'm not afraid to say it. My mother's my best friend. I love her from the bottom of my heart. She is a disabled woman, okay? And we're just so close. I can't even. I really do love her. I call her all the time. I stalk her constantly. Other people here know about those random phone calls, but such as Marie P. But otherwise, I love her. I love my mom so much. Uh, I love my mom so much that I call her every day, okay? And if she doesn't pick up her phone, I'll call her again. I stalk my own mother. She'll tell me, like if she doesn't pick up the phone, she's like, Michelle, I was so busy. I'm like, okay, I know she's not busy. You know, but that's how much I love her. I'm so concerned about her that I call her all the time. If something new happens, I call her. If I meet a man, I call her. If I have a new best friend, Marie P was talking to my mother the other night. She says my mom and dad are so cute, right, Marie P? They were fighting over the containers they were going to give me for all the food they made for me. This is what they were doing. They were fighting over, my mother's name is Rose, so they were fighting, and my father's, okay, what would you pay for what mini question? Hold on a minute here, I'm confused. I have to do 2 questions. They were fighting over what containers to give me, okay? Because never take any woman's Tupperware. That's when they start flipping out on you. Any man knows and woman knows, don't take Tupperware. All right, could you please check when you will meet? Oh, okay, I'm sorry about that. You paid on Super Chat. And I have never messed with a person's Tupperware. You can ask as many, okay, listen guys. You can ask me questions until your hair turns gray. And if your hair is already gray, until your hair turns white. You can ask me as many questions as you want to ask me. I will never judge you for asking me 1,000 questions. Yes, my mom is obsessed with her Tupperware, all right? If I've already gotten yelled at by them, where is the damn Tupperware, Michelle? Where is it? And then I called my dad today and I forgot I had it in this big bag that she gave me, and all her Tupperware was in there. Yeah, sometimes my mother, I mean, I was a loner in school. I was very studious. I did have friends. I've had friends since 3rd grade, but I was a loner. And my mother really was my best friend, and she still is. You know, I love my mother to death. It doesn't matter, basically, you know, you're never going to bring me apart. And some of my exes used to make fun of me because they're like, oh, why are you so attached to your mother? Because it's my mom, you know? I love her. And that's just the way it is. Only a douchebag, I think, would ever say that to someone, to tell them not to be close to their own mom. I mean, come on now. Well, let me tell you something. I used to be a crazy Tupperware lady too, all right? Don't take my lock lids. You know the ones, the Tupperware that has the lock lids? Don't take my locked lids Tupperware, or you're gonna have a fight. I'm gonna be fighting you out in the street. All right, so let me do the timing question for you. Listen, I am Italian and I am Spanish, Italian, English, and Scottish, okay? But let me tell you, I am the sweetest little thing. But if you mess with me, as the other night, some dude tried to come in my room and try to start crap, let me tell you something. If you start with me, you're going to hear me. Do you want to know? I'm going to tell you a funny story, then I'm going to answer your questions. Don't yell at me, anyone. But I need to say this. The other day, I was at work, and I was in the bathroom, okay? I'm not getting descriptive, but I'm just going to tell you I was in the bathroom. And sometimes I go up there because I just need to take a break, okay? Long story short, this lady comes with her, I'm going to be bold, her fucking cane, because I'm making bold sayings now, starts banging on the bathroom door like a psycho. Get out of there! Get out of there! You're there too long! I flipped out. I said, listen, I'm in this bathroom. Leave me the hell alone. I'm going to go to your damn house. I'm going to bang on your door. I was flipping out. And then I realized, oh my God, I'm in the bathroom. Now, I work in a lease store that's in a big store. And I flipped out. Security walked into the bathroom. It's like, oh my God, this woman was almost breaking down the door because she said I was in there too long. Really, you know what I was doing? I was scrolling through my channel. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask. I'm going to do a few. I was scrolling through the channel, through my freaking channel stuff, okay? So I was flipping out. Later on, I tell my coworkers, because they're dying, they're like ready to pee themselves. One thing leads to another. I see the lady walk by where I work, and she was an old lady. And I was like, oh my God. I mean, this lady was screaming at the top of her lungs. I was flipping out. I said, I've never seen anyone so rude like that. Trust me, if I have to defend myself, I can. That was the rudest thing I've ever heard in my life. I was ready to knock this lady out because she literally almost broke the door down because I was in there for like 3 minutes. I'm not even kidding you. It's crazy, insane people that live in New York. Anyway, sorry about that. Just went into one of my tangents like I always do. Okay, so let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Let me see. Take a look. You paid for a mini question. Okay, and I'm going to answer yours, Leslie, right after. Can you please check when will I meet? Okay. I think I did tell you that this would happen during the springtime when I gave you the reading last time, but we'll confirm it. Wands energy, again, springtime. Okay, when will she have this energy? When will she meet up? Trying to get a little timing for you. Okay, so with the Two of Wands, to me, I am seeing this as more springtime energy because I was using this other deck before when I was reading for you, my love, and it was showing here the spring, okay? So because we have the Two of Wands, I'm going to say that this is early spring, okay? Early spring, March, April. And I think that was the timing I gave you last time too. When the cherry blossoms are coming out is when I think you're going to meet this person, okay? Because I did tell you you're going to have a new beginning. When the cherry blossoms start coming out, which I love cherry blossoms, and if anyone ever has a chance to go to DC, which I love DC because they have amazing museums, I am obsessed with the cherry blossoms in DC, but I always seem to miss them. So when the cherry blossoms come out, for you, I don't know where you are in this world, but for me, this is going to be early spring. This is going to be late March, early April. Okay? Oh, you're welcome. I love it. Thank you. I'm glad you love my energy. Late March, early April, which is what my cards were confirming the last. They just confirmed what I told you last time. But of course, if you have questions, don't hesitate. You can ask them. And thank you, PB, for saying that you love my mom. I love my mom because I wouldn't be here without my mom or my dad. So I have to love my mama. All right, and you could be on my good graces because you love my mama, and Marie P loves my mama. All right, so I'll put you in the good, and you'll be in my favorite pile now. Anyone that loves my mama gets good vibes from me because I love my mom. Okay, so now let me ask your question, Leslie. I'm sorry, but you know me, I start chatting and I'm like a pain in the ass. Okay, what time is it? Yeah, Shelly's just fucking talking her mouth away. Sorry, I'm talking about myself now, to myself. Any official suitors coming your way now? Okay. I think I told you there was some positive energies coming your way, Leslie, but let's see what the energy is. You know what? No, I don't want to read from you in this deck. I want to use this deck for you. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're talking the real deal. We're not talking fucking shit. All right. I'm getting all right. I don't want to sound like a vulgar girl, okay? I don't want to be vulgar because I don't want people to be offended by my language. But I'm going to be blunt. We're talking real men that are coming toward you, not guys that just want to hit it and quit it, right? We're talking about a real guy that actually wants to take you out, that wants to actually treat you like a lady, that's going to fight for your attention, that's not going to back off once they get what they want, right? That's what you're looking for. Okay. Because there's not many of those right now in this world. A lot of guys, especially with this way the dating world is now, it's insane. These men are absolutely like, they just need to like get a clue. Not all guys, but a lot of these guys, they think that every woman is like replaceable. Oh my God, now we're talking bad. I don't mean to man. Hey, I'm sorry if there's any men in this room listening. I'm sorry. I'm not man hating. I love you just as much as I love the woman. But why are you guys so freaking confusing? Can't you just figure out what you guys want? I mean, for reals. Figure it out. I want to know what the tea is on them. What the hell is their problems? God, it's like these guys nowadays are like, wow. You know how many dudes I spoke to on the web? You know, now I'm, kind of like dealing with someone now. But you know how many dudes I was talking to that were like insane? They would give me their number, and within like, I did tell you I saw a new person coming in your life, sweetheart. We told you this the last reading, and I just told you this today. What I'm saying is, I mean, how ridiculous is that, right? They were asking for my number in 2 seconds. Can we swap nudes? No. I don't even know who you are. I'm just going to give you a nude picture of me. Right. And I was born yesterday, and my name is Candace. Sure. These guys got like a lot of nerve, man. And there's probably chicken heads out there that do this. There's probably like girls that probably do this shit. And it makes it hard for the girls that want to have commitments. Okay, so let's see. Is there anyone real, Spirit, coming towards Leslie? We're talking real deal. We're not talking any fake ass shit. We're talking the real deal. The men that are actually going to be worth like going on dates with. That's what you want to know. Okay. So, Spirit, is there any real men coming towards Leslie right now? Real men that are going to be offering her something, a substance. Let me know. Absolutely. Absolutely. The king, again, here's the King of Cups again. Now he's the King of Summer because we're using a different deck, Leslie. But here we go. The King of Cups again. Okay? With the Page of Cups. So yes, there will be someone coming to you that's going to be honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. Okay? So there's going to be another guy, possibly, I think I told you this a while ago, possibly a water sign or heavy, heavy water energy within their chart. Okay? This guy will be very nice to you. He's going to be very gentle. However, he's going to be a little bit on the sensitive side. Okay? He may be a little bit emotional because even though the King of Cups can really is the master of all the cups and he masters his emotions, when I see him next to the Page of Cups, there's almost a slight immature energy attached to this king, okay? There's a slight immature energy attached to this king. But I do see that there is someone that will come towards you because we specifically asked, will you have a real positive suitor coming your way? So the answer to this one, Leslie, is yes. You will have a suitor coming your way. But this suitor, even though he's mature, there's going to be a slight, he's going to be a mature man, but there's going to be a slight sense of childish behavior, a slight sense, okay? Here is the Seven of Summer. So this is all about the Seven of Cups. I do feel here that you're going to have some options, okay? I don't see this as you just having one option. You're going to have some options here, okay? Especially with the Seven of Summer, which is all about the Seven of Cups, which is fantasizing, having multiple options, not knowing which cup to take from the cupboard or not knowing which cup to draw or to take, okay, to give your love to. I don't think that you're going to just have one person. I feel like there's going to be a few people. But the main energy here, I'm channeling one person right here. I'm not sure if this is two different people. I'm channeling one person. I'm seeing this person being a possible water sign. Well, I'm thinking definite water sign, but could be a heavy water sign or a heavy water in their chart. This will be a very gentle guy, soft-spoken man, okay? Very passionate. I do sense he could have a tendency to have a little drink or two. Very, very passionate. With fine features, okay? May even be a little dramatic. However, there's going to be a slight sense of immaturity attached to this person. You have to watch what you say around this person because I do sense this person may be a little bit immature, feeling that he's going to be a little bit on the sensitive side. So if you say something to him that may be a little cold, not knowing it, you could actually really hurt this person's feelings. You kind of have to watch what you say a little bit around this person, especially if his energy is coming up with the Page, okay? But you are going to have more than one option. But this, I think, is going to be your best option here because this was the prominent energy that came out for you. I do sense you are going to have someone serious coming. I told you this. There's already someone serious, I think, already around you. Okay, I'm just want to clarify all these three cards for you. All right, let's clarify. Spirit, all these three. Give me another message for Leslie. One more message. Okay, so I definitely sense, like I had said before, that you will have someone coming your way. I do sense you're going to have some options here. I don't know, I'm getting a feeling this is going to be, I'm reading this I'm reading this combination this way, okay? With the Wheel of Justice. I see this as having like a lucky break and things finally turning out for you in the love department. This is how I'm seeing this. Every reader may read this differently, but this is how I'm interpreting these two cards. You having a lucky break and things finally working out for you in the love department. But you will have a lot of options going your way. All right? Because I do feel like it's been a burden for you for quite some time. You're always giving more than you're getting back. Okay? And you're tired of that energy. This is why now you're in your Queen of Swords energy. You don't want to deal with that bullshit anymore. Okay? You feel like they juggle more than one person at a time. So therefore they're never coming to you with proper energy. They're coming to you with here one day, gone the next. And it's very frustrating for you. Okay? But you are going to have a nice connection with someone. But there's going to be a sense to me that this person may be just a tad sensitive and a little immature. But I definitely feel like it's going to be a lucky break, and you're finally going to meet someone of substance. God, I love these cards. They're so pretty. So, Takey Coco. I really like that name. That is kind of cute. That's a cute name. Oh, man. So who else is in here right now? Because Shelly's going to go to bed soon. Shelly's going to go to bed soon. But I do love these cards. They're so pretty. They're just, I'm obsessed with them. Yeah, I want to know what... Hold on a minute, guys. Don't mind me. I'm going to see what card is this. Did they use this in any of the cards? Because I feel like that may be a special... I can't even talk right sometimes. I feel like that could be a special message for us. I mean, look how beautiful these cards are. I'm just obsessed with them. Look at this. They're so much nicer than the Angel Tarot. I mean, I gave those to my mother and she said I could take them back, but I don't want them. I didn't have any connection to them. They're just so pretty. Oh, this is her, the Princess of Summer. Okay, so that's who's on this card here. So this is important message, I feel. Especially for anyone that's here and for me, because this is the cover of like all the cards. So this is a very important message. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitation. I like that. Those are really pretty. Sorry, guys. Just going off the tangent. Sorry, my buddies. Oh, man. All right, so how everyone else is tonight? If not, I may just sign off. Getting tired. I got to go back into the grind again tomorrow. Wow. Sorry, guys. can't get this song out of my head. It drives me crazy. So many songs. It's JL. Is that wait, is that you, JL? What? Hmm. I might. I have to go through all the readings. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hold on a minute. If I could channel a song, what song would I channel right now? Okay, yeah, I love Rock the Casbah. I've been thinking of that song. Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to that song today. No weed. Yeah, I love it. I love that song. Rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. Sharif won't like it. Do do do. I love that song. Anything from that era, like 70s, 80s, 90s, like I love. Don't get me started like on the Bee Gees and all that stuff. My mother used to have their record when I was little. I love that music. Oh, I love it when you tell me. I love when I say. Yeah. Well, I know. I told you we're going to be getting away from it. I told you, right? I knew you weren't going to be getting away from it. The energy was just ridiculous. But I love all that music. I can't decide. I mean, I'm obsessed with the 80s. I love, love, love the 80s. But I also like 90s grunge too. And I remember when I was, during that time, I was like 13, 14 years old. And I would wear my plaid shirts with my little, yes, Stone Temple Pilots, with my Pearl Jam, my Nirvana, my Soundgarden. I mean, Guns. I mean, just all that music is like, I love it. Nothing, I mean, just imagine sitting in your car like on a summer day with the roof open and just like blasting that music, going like on a crazy adventure. That is like the best. And then flipping back to, let's say, Sirius XM, then going back to 80s on 8, and then listening to like Tears for Fears, um, 34 Special, um, all that stuff, like 34 Special, the Pet Shop Boys, A Flock of Seagulls. I love all that stuff. I actually really do like Tears for Fears too. They have a lot of good songs. What else do I like? Um, um, we can talk about that in another reading. What I would like, what was I going to say to you? I like, what's that other song? What was I going to say to you? What's that other song that I like? I love Foreigner. I love Chicago. Love Foreigner. Love Chicago. I really like actually that song by Peter Cetera and Cher, After All. And I did put it up in my community. I feel like that is the best song for Twin Flames, because a lot of times us Twin Flames, you too, love you too. A lot of times Twin Flames, we always go into they go into separation. Depeche Mode, absolutely. The Cure, In Excess. So Bush, Live, all these musics. Alice in Chains, Rolling Stones, Aerosmith. So, I feel like that's like the best song for Twin Flames. Psychedelic Furs. Oh my God, now we're really getting into this. The Eagles. Oh my God. Journey, Boston. So I really feel like Eric Clapton, absolutely. Layla's one of my favorite. Eric Clapton. Um, yes, I love that. I love it all. Morrissey, oh God, yes. John Lennon, Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin. Oh God, you're killing me right now. You're killing me with all this music. I'm dying right now. I'm dying. So, what was I going to say to you? So I think Peter Cetera and what's that music? What's that song? Peter Cetera and what's her name? Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. After all, that to me is my definite twin flame. I can answer those questions for you in a personal reading or in another reading, because I answered your question for you tonight, love. So, Amy Grant, I actually on the my birthday eve, I really I yes. But you know what song is my favorite? In Your Eyes by Peter Gabriel. That was my prom song. Yes. And I'm going to tell you a little story about that. Yes, I love that movie. Anyway, there I had this beautiful black dress on and I was so shy when I was younger. I was super shy. I was one of those girls that every guy like thought I was cute. I was like nerdy cute. You know what I mean? I always had like a good figure. I was cute. I had my little glasses on and I was like in all the smart classes, but I was so super shy. So I went to prom and I had this beautiful silk black dress on. And I'm not going to lie, I look stunning. I still actually have this dress. I still have my prom picture. And my dress still fits me. But I didn't have a prom date. So, anyway, long story short, they played Peter Gabriel's In Your Eyes as my prom song. So that was my prom song. I love that song. And that song seems to be like a lot in my life that I just get lost sometimes and I just drive around in my car. And that used to be me. I used to just take joy rides in my car. And I was so like wanting to be in that moment where I could dance with someone to that song. And my ex is so mean. I swear, he's like the most evil man ever. We went to one of his friend's wedding in Vegas and the song played and I specifically told the DJ to play this song for me. And he wouldn't even like dance with me to go like to he wouldn't even dance with me to the song. He was such an asshole. But anyway, but I love that song. I want to be able to like and it just I don't even know why I wanted to dance to that song with him because he doesn't even deserve it. But I just love that song. And there's another song I like too by Firehouse, Love of a Lifetime. I finally found the love of a lifetime. A love to last my whole life through. That's a great song. That's a beautiful, beautiful song. I finally found the love of a lifetime. Yep, that's a I love that. I love music, guys. So people probably like I'm getting out of here because now she's singing and it's annoying me. Yeah, it's from Fire. It's from Firehouse. Yeah, I love that song. Anyway, so I'm just going in tangents talking about all my favorite music. So I do apologize, guys. I apologize for that going off topic. But I do have to go to work tomorrow early. Thank you for everyone that ordered a reading. I do know that, excuse me, do know that my packages are still available. So it's going to be 1 question for 10, 2 for 15, 3 for 20, medium 25. And like I had said earlier, I will be doing the readings for people that want to do the $30 for the 6 questions. So next live, I will do 3 questions for you, and then I will do another 3 questions in another private reading. It'll be a private reading, okay? So I will do that too. If anyone orders ever like like a 6 question reading for $30, that will be something that I will do for you. So it'll be 3 now, and then 3 later at a later date. Okay? So, with that being said, I know there's a. Okay, I try. With that being said, I want to thank you all for being here with me and listening to me. I'm sorry I went on super early. I actually have been talking now for a long time. Nighty night. And I had Mitty in the room for a while, and she's going to kill me. This poor cat's been in her room all day. So she's probably like Ray. She's probably fantasizing about killing her mother right now. So, because I didn't let her out. Because sometimes I love her, but she'll kind of like pester me while I'm doing these readings. But I'm going to do a pick a card tomorrow. And then I'm going to try to get myself together and then do more lives if I can. Again, like I said, we will do that other type of reading. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Love and light. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye bye.